you do the exam papers and then she's gonna mark it, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You just submit that, she mark, and then we just discuss the hard questions. This one I tend to agree because um it's not good intuition if you just see what you're doing, and I know that you won't have much trouble, right? That one I know. It would be much better if you just discuss the harder questions lah. That means you're gonna do that first, and then you're gonna know, oh, this thing have problem, this have trouble. You ask, and then that's it, lor. That's how we use the time for math. That one, I must say I agree, but same thing. What do you think?
Sure.
Okay, that's another one. And then the third one is that she wants to try for 1 hour first. So we're gonna split that 1 hour, some bit for math and most of them for science. That's the idea lah. So 1 hour instead of 1.5 hour. What do you think about that?
Sure. No.
Tell me more. Yeah, I don't know what.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
all right with anything.
Well, don't say that. Don't say that. Say that. I really want to know what you think.
I seriously couldn't care less. I'm literally fine.
All right, all right. I guess that's it. All right, all right. Um, Mom's gonna print. You're gonna do this as homework lah. But this one I feel is very important to discuss with you. Your mom and I agrees on let's do 2 papers per week. I'm afraid of giving you too much. Really, I'm afraid.
Bro,
I
my
don't want
mom
you to
said like one every day, bro.
bro, one every day, bro. No, uh, what does that mean? If you actually do that, if you actually do that, then you're gonna have to complete 250 papers before the real exam. Oh, that's crazy, man. That would be a world record, man. That would be a
We're
world
lit.
record. Seriously, seriously. But I mean, in our discussion, we end up with the number 2 per week. 2 per week.
Bro's gonna make
Maybe
me
you.
do more.
I'm sorry, you're saying?
She's gonna make me do more.
Um,
I probably want to do more. So like, yeah.
you probably want to do more.
And she's also probably with me.
Whether you do more, I'm okay. I'm only concerned about your energy level, lah, as in you're tired or not, you know? You have school, school, have activities. She say that you're the writers club lady, so you won't be as busy as the theater guy or the dance girl. I don't know. Is that true?
I don't. I mean, I don't have like. I don't have like to stay back after school. So
You don't.
yeah.
Okay, that's good. But today you came home very late. To me, it's fine. You gotta do your stuff. But like right
That's
now,
like
aren't you
every
tired?
day.
You reach
Except
home
for
at 6.
Thursday where I come home at 8 p.m.
Seriously, every
Yeah.
weekday you came home at 6, which is like right now, and then on Thursday
No.
you came
On
home.
Mondays I come back at 4.
Okay, 4. Okay, then
Yeah,
today
that's
is
the only day.
6.
Tuesdays like
6.
5:45
Uh,
ish.
okay, which is
Wednesday
6.
5:45.
6. Okay.
Thursday 8 p.m. Friday
Mm.
6 p.m.
4, 6, 6, 8, 6, right? Basically
Yeah.
lah. So basically, I average every day 6 low, right? You are okay with that. You don't feel like
Yeah.
you're gonna burn out. I'm serious with you. Shi. Like you don't feel like if you continue with this for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 months, that's your life. You're not gonna burn out.
No.
And then we add to, again, I'm very conservative. I think 2 papers per week is wonderful from you. I'm serious. Nobody is doing what you're doing right now, right? No matter how smart or diligent they are in
They
SOTA,
are.
but yeah, there are many people who are smarter and more diligent than you, but seriously, they are already practicing end of year exam paper right now.
Oh yeah,
Really?
probably.
No, I'll bet on the other side. I'll bet probably not.
No, my
Um,
friend, my best friend, she definitely is.
You ask him, ask her, you ask her, I really want to know, I really want to know whether somebody is crazy as you, lah. In a good way, lah, in a good way. In a good way. In a good way. You're crazy in a good way. I just want to stop that from being overboard, right? Overboard is not good. Why don't you ask your good friend? Hey, yo, sis, whatever. What's her name?
Understand.
Anushta? Anushta? Okay, Anushta, hey, sis, yeah, I'm doing this paper regarding menstruation. Can you help me? Let's see whether she can do that or not. But if she does, I want to know, I want to be surprised, I want to be surprised. Okay? Can you ask her for me?
Okay.
All right, all right. Okay, okay, but again, to me, in my mind right now, you're doing a very good job. To me, it's very clear. Okay, Vidushi, we're gonna try, if you agree, we're gonna try to stop the math right now, not because it's not important, but because you're already way ahead. Stopping the math, doing some science.
Oh,
Would that be okay? Yes or no?
sure.
Okay, then tell me a little bit about your science, right? Okay, wow, science sec one. Okay, what's going on here?
Please. Um, we finished the first chapter, which is like about lab safety, and then we went to the laboratory and like used the
Yep,
what's
yep,
it
okay,
called?
okay.
Bunsen burner and stuff. Yeah.
Mm, cool, okay, good. So do you actually get to light up the Bunsen burner and do stuff?
Yeah.
Like
And like
everybody has their,
heat up some
yep, heat up some.
sodium carbonate, whatever, some random thing. And then we talked about the lab signs and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Quite significant. Okay, good, good. So all the lab stuff lah. Totally understand that. What else going on?
Huh?
What else is happening?
That's all.
Mm, Sounds like chemistry to me though, so a bit surprising.
No, we're doing physics. We go to the physics lab. I actually don't know what we're doing, to be honest.
But Bunsen burner, really? For physics? Ah, really?
I actually do not know.
Then let me clarify one thing. For sec one, your science teacher is gonna teach you biology, physics, and maybe chemistry, all three.
Yeah. All three.
But in your class,
Huh?
but in your class, he or she, right?
G.
He he hasn't covered
G.
any particular topic at all. Nothing yet.
No, we finished the first topic.
We just
I don't know. Scientific endeavor.
oh that. Okay. Okay, okay. Fine. Next topic, at least tell me it's bio or physics or chem.
I don't know.
Mm, is it possible to check? If not, I'm
Um,
going to go blind here. Nothing wrong with that, but
I
if
don't
there's
know.
some,
I leave all my textbook and everything and like
no
the
problem.
locker and stuff. So like,
Mm, so would you mind if you do some random topic for now?
yeah, sure.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna have to set up a bit. Give me 4 minutes. Maybe you do one math question. I don't know. Do one math question while waiting for. Right? I'm gonna set up for science. the first thing first, I gotta share my Google Drive with you. So, oh, I did share with you already. Oh, okay. We're just very fast today. Okay. Okay, this is me trying to understand your science a bit more, okay? This is me trying to understand where you are, right? We're going to do random stuff. Whether you know or not, that's not the point. If you don't know something, I'm going to try to explain to you. That's me trying to understand your scientific mind, really. I have I've only great expectations for you. I'm serious, but it's always important to know where you are in science, and especially whether you like it or not so far. That is, to me, that's very important. Okay, you there with me? Bit, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, gonna share my screen. We're gonna look at questions and then we're gonna talk about it. That's
But I
just
can't see the screen.
um
I'm just
you
gonna join on my iPad.
oh please do that. Okay, for today, please do that.
Wait, so do I need my phone camera or can I go charge my phone?
Yes, you can charge your phone for today.
Yeah, yeah. Um, okay, yeah, I'm back. Do I like print this paper out or?
I'm so sorry, I'm muted. No need, no need. I'm really looking at this paper with you, and then we're gonna exchange our mind. That's what we're doing. Okay. Look at, for example, A2, there's already Bunsen burner.
Yeah,
Okay, so
that one.
cool, right? What
Uh,
do you think about A2? What do you think?
D.
I'm sorry, B or sorry, I cannot hear you. B or D?
Oh, wait, 1 second. D.
Okay, I'm gonna say D like
D. D. D for
I know,
dog.
I know. Okay, you're gonna say D for dog and B for I don't know, bat. Okay, gonna say B for bat and D for dog. Okay, then no more clarification. So bat or dog?
Dog.
Why would you need to close the air hole? What do you think?
So that it doesn't become a strike back flame. So
And
it
what
doesn't become
happens?
a non-luminous flame.
Is this a safety issue or is this something else?
Safety issue.
Okay. After you close the air hole, you turn on the gas and you strike the lighter, the Bunsen burner will light up, right?
Yeah.
What do you do to the air hole after that?
You
Do you do
open it.
and when you open it, what happens?
Non-luminous flame.
Fancy words, I know, but in normal terms, the what happens to the flame?
It changes color.
Which is which means what? Is that good? Is that bad? What do you think?
It's good because it's better for heating, but it's
Good.
dangerous if you like leave it unattended because you can only see the blue flame in the middle and then you can't see the rest of the flame. So anyone can just like burn themselves.
Yep. You're understanding stuff. Okay, I understand. How about A1? How about A1?
No, because like then you're gonna waste too much time on the gas and then the gas is going to like you're gonna be able to smell the gas or something. I don't know. Something.
No. I understand. I understand A is wrong. No. I mean question A1. Sorry. I mean.
Oh, okay. C.
And why is that so, according to you?
Because I don't know, it just is.
It is lah. No, it is true. It is true. That much is true. Okay, no worries about that. Maybe A3 is scientific endeavor. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
A3.
toxic is toxic, corrosive, and
No, not A4. A3.
oh,
A3 should be
never
easy.
mind.
A3 should be easy.
Abuse. It's B.
Yep. No complaints there. So you're saying that A4, your teacher already introduced to you?
Yeah, we're already done with
Okay,
that.
cool.
Let me see which one is it.
Good. I don't think
Hmm.
I don't think you know radioactive, but should be easy.
Yeah, we do. We already learned it.
Really? Okay.
The D.
Well, radioactive is correct. Corrosive, I don't know, eh? I don't know about
Corrosive is
corrosive.
two. Yeah, I'm very short. Corrosive is two.
So bat or dog? Sorry, I'm gonna say bat or
Dog,
dog.
dog, dog, dog.
Yeah, but at dog three, you're saying that corrosive is three.
No, corrosive is two.
So why did you choose dog? Why? I don't get it.
No,
It's
because
toxic, corrosive, and radioactive. Toxic, corrosive. I mean,
oh
maybe the
yeah.
order matters, lah. Maybe the
No,
order
so
matters. I don't know.
no, corrosive is two, radioactive is IB, and toxic is three.
Okay, just testing you. Just testing you. Okay, I understand. Okay, you got it. Got it. I mean, what's the big deal about corrosive and toxic? You probably won't handle radioactive, okay? Probably not. Like, I hope not. But
No, but
I
we
mean,
learned it.
which is great. Once you see that, you don't get close. It's that simple. You just don't get close to that stuff, right? But you won't have that trouble in your school lab, lah. Right? No school lab is that crazy. Now, how do you handle corrosive stuff? And how do you handle toxic stuff?
Wear PPE.
That's it. That's all.
Protective equipment and wear safety goggles. And
Yeah.
I forgot the rest. Yeah, I think
You protect. So you protect your eye, correct? You protect your what? Just tell me the meaning of all those DP thingy lah.
protect
Safety.
your
Protect your eye. Protect your what? Protect your what? Protect your what?
hands.
Protect your hands. Makes sense. Protect your eyes. Protect your
Protect
hands.
your body. Just like
Your body. Your whole body. Okay.
yeah.
How about your breathing, which is very
Yes.
important. Okay. How do you protect your breathing? You gotta breathe, right? How do you protect that?
Ventilate the room.
And sorry, what? Sorry, what?
Wait, what? Wait, which one?
I mean, let's say this gas is not nice to breathe in, okay? But you gotta handle it, okay?
wear like
Wow.
a mask or something. I don't know.
True. So your teacher never mentioned something called a fume hood, something like that? No.
Oh, she did. Oh, I forgot that.
So what's the deal? What's the deal with fume hood? What's that?
It like spreads the air or something. Like yeah. It
You
does
know,
some air, that's all I know.
okay, then I'll tell you. It's exactly like your kitchen's hood.
Yeah, it like adds takes in the
Yeah,
air.
it sucks. It sucks the air. Whoop, just like
Yeah,
that. Okay.
yeah.
Because the fume is dangerous, then the fume hood kind of takes care of that. Still don't get too close with your nose, okay? Still don't. Okay? Still don't. Okay. You'll talk about well-ventilated area and all those stuff also, lah, right? Other than that, I hope, do not need to handle toxic or corrosive stuff, lah,
We
right?
have such things in the lab. I saw.
What do you
There's
mean?
like
Which?
those signs on it.
Oh, yeah.
On like
Usually on the,
bottles and stuff.
yes, it's there, but hopefully you don't have to handle it, lah, hopefully, lah. But
I
if you
think
do,
everybody does.
theory better be practiced, lah. Theory doesn't save you, lah, hopefully. It's what I'm trying to say, you see. Exams are different from lab, you know? It's just different, right? I'm more concerned about practice rather than theory here. Good for you, good for you. Now, A5 is suddenly something new, probably. Could you kind of read that, maybe? That seems like a very long thing.
I'm so confused. A measuring cylinder containing.
You do not know, but you can annotate. Okay, I haven't given you
There's
annotate.
like
Okay,
a
would you
cap.
please annotate? Wait, can you annotate? Oh, you can annotate. Wait, can you annotate? Oh, yes. Okay, you can annotate. You gotta tell me, maybe this is wrong, maybe this is right, maybe I don't understand this. Okay.
I actually don't.
I have no problem with you not knowing, but I want you to ask
Is
questions
it
like,
B?
what is this? What is
What
that?
is it about?
Spout. Very simple. I'm gonna draw for you the spout. Right? These things are not theory, lah. Where's my pen? My pen. Come here, my pen. Okay. A spout looks like, in this case, it's the, okay, never mind. Here's a measuring cylinder. I'm sorry, my drawing is very bad. And that is the spout.
What is that?
On the, oh, then I better show you. No, I better show you. Never mind. Then I better show you. This is not theory. This is practice. Measuring cylinder, right? We're talking about measuring cylinder. If you haven't seen it now, it's the first
Yeah, I've
time.
seen it. I've seen it in school.
There. Can you see? It's already showing the spout. There.
Oh, that's the
That
spout. I
thing.
thought the spout was like the tap spout. I was like, what is that doing?
It's a very short spout, I guess, but it helps you pour that. The moment you pick it up, you know, right? You know, it's nothing. It's very natural. Okay. Now, what is it? To the level of the spout, which I guess means that it's very full. I guess.
Displacement can. What is that?
A displacement can. I have no idea. It sounds very fancy, but I know. I'm gonna show you. Okay. Oh, very fancy at this school. Huh? Okay, displacement can. All right. Show you. There. A longer spout. There you go. A longer spout.
Okay.
Nothing fancy, right? A can with a spout. Maybe this is the best. Here's the best picture. Okay, there you go. There's a good picture. Okay. There's your displacement can. I mean, like that. And why do you call it a displacement can? Because of this thing. Look. This rock has an irregular shape. You plunge in the rock. The water was already here. What will happen?
It will flow out.
And this 30, let's call this 30. It's not 30, whatever. Let's call this 26. What is this 26 centimeter cube signifies?
Amount of volume of object.
The object which displaces the water, hence the name displacement can. Very fancy. Okay. So now, back to the question, is it normal to fill a displacement can up to the level of the spout? Is that
No.
normal?
Yeah, no, wait. When you say level of the spout, is it like below the spout or like above the spout?
Let me draw.
Because I'm pretty sure it can't go above the spout because
Fair question.
will go up.
No, fair question. Anyway, ignore my drawing. I thought it was a measuring cylinder. Yeah. So my mistake. So I'm drawing the spout, the longer spout. You're feeling it? Obviously though, you cannot feel it. You cannot feel it here, right? That doesn't make sense, what? Correct or not? Can you really feel it there?
So it's here.
Yeah, that's the highest possible level. Okay, to answer your question. Now, is it a normal practice? Is it like useful thing, or is that trying to, mess you up?
Is this the answer C?
Yeah, but the contention place minutes and no, it's not C. It's not. No, it's not C.
Oh
I
no.
guarantee it's not. I guarantee it's not C at all. Would you draw the measuring cylinder on beneath or below this spout? Would you draw that?
Oh,
Hey,
beneath.
use a thinner pen, Lei. Hey, come on. So you got a measuring cylinder where?
Ew.
Oh, you, right. What's that? I'm gonna make my spout shorter a little bit. There you go. Okay, get shorter.
I don't know
Okay.
how to draw.
Draw a cylinder, come on. Okay, nice, nice. And then the cylinder is filled with 8 centimeter cube. Okay, that is, okay, wait a minute. Okay, it goes from 8 to 35. Are you sure that the volume object is 35? Come on.
I said 27.
But you say C. Hello?
Oh, oops, B.
Okay, nice. Okay, thank you. I think B would be correct. Now, let's go to A6, blah, 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 meter ruler. You say, mm.
It's really obvious. My answer is definitely correct.
And you are correct. You are correct. I am currently very happy. Okay, good, good. Okay, let's move on. We are beyond your class. Am I correct? This is maybe where your class is, like this,
Yeah.
right? So we move on a little bit, and then the exam should still cover a little bit more lah. By the way, do you know what's the topic for science exam?
No, our exam is not even in term one, it's in term two.
So everything lah. Yes. If you notice, this is SA1. So term 2 tests might mean some sort of SA1. So a lot of topics. Glad to know that your A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, and A6 is doing quite well. Good. How about A7 and A? Use your annotation, please.
Well, I never did this.
Doesn't matter. You can always ask questions, but I want you to
You
ask.
like stop, like no, like move your mouse up because now I can't see the question.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like that.
Right.
I don't know.
Okay, sure. You're correct. Good.
Hey, I forgot the SI unit for length. It is centimeter.
SI you consider standard, right? I mean standard international, right? So is centimeter standard or meter standard? It is a memorization thing, but
Let me think.
yeah, I gotta leave it to you here, right? The
Oh,
whole world agrees on a standard unit,
oh
and that would be
wait, I need to.
you gotta make your choice. Your choice is D, and you would be correct. Okay, so good. It's a memorization thingy, huh? Right. Okay.
This is so easy.
Good for you.
Oh my goodness, this is not drawing. I actually don't remember that.
Slowly lah, slowly think about it. It would be nice if you can say this is wrong, it shows your thinking. This is wrong, okay. And you were correct.
This is definitely wrong. This is definitely wrong.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I know. You're correct already. You're correct. If you're correct, it's okay. All are correct. Okay, moving on, moving on. Yeah, probably around here, at least your SA, I believe A2, probably. Yes, friction useful is very important. Yeah. Oh, you know. Right, sure. But skateboarding is also true. Wait, what's going on here? Skateboarding is also true.
Yeah, it's wait, so is it CRD?
I'm checking A11 first, right? Let me see. Oh, the question is not well defined. Never mind, never mind. Everything is useful, lah. But if you choose walking, can't be wrong, right? Okay, let's see. D is definitely correct. Good. Your primary science is not bad. You're right. You're right. It was good.
What? I don't know this.
Then ask questions.
What's a turning effect? What's a moment?
Okay. Video. I'll stop my sharing first. Video. Turning effect. That's a turning effect.
So is that like
Look up.
friction?
The friction applies, but I'm using friction, I'm using friction of my hand to turn. Even in our language, you use the word turn to turn, right? Turn it, closing it.
Mm.
Bending, I'm not going to break my pencil, obviously, but if I bend my pencil, that is also turning for a moment. Okay? See, it's already bending a little bit, which is scary. Do you need more example of turning effect?
No.
All right, let's go. Share screen again. Okay, good. So,
What is a pivot?
pivot. Okay, check out the drawing, right? Check out the drawing. In this case, the pivot will be this guy.
No, but that's not the question I'm asking. Is question
I
30.
know, I know. I'm using A14 to explain pivot. Nothing wrong with that.
Mm.
Pivot is something that does not turn when everybody else turns. The pivot point does not move, so to speak, lah, yeah, whereas everybody else is, doing the turn. Lah. Am I making any sense? Never mind.
Yeah.
Seesaw. 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 This is a
What's
pivot,
a
but why?
seesaw?
So, yeah, seesaw, seesaw. I mean, your playground.
No, I don't.
I guess not. But the point is, if you can imagine a seesaw, this point does not move, I guess you can call it that way, whereas everything else moves. That's the pivot. Probably not helping you, but at least you need to know what's pivot first, probably. Okay, pivot. Ask more questions. I'll explain more and more
Then
until
I'll
you.
guess because I seriously have never learned this.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, you do A14. I'll check your answer.
I'm definitely wrong. Can you move down?
No need. No need. You have all you need. The can is fine. The can is fine. Okay, now let me answer. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let's say, wait, you erase your answer. So what's your answer?
I'm thinking.
Thinking is good.
I don't know. Wait, I think I do.
Certainly, you have the experience of opening a can, right?
Do I?
I hope so.
I think I'm dumb. STI. RMJ. Oh my goodness, how do I draw?
Okay, that's your final answer?
Yes.
Okay, so if A is correct, so I notice that you choose the farthest point. Farthest one. Okay, furthest point. Sorry, furthest point. Oh, my spelling is bad. Okay, so never mind. Furthest point. A, furthest point, least force. Now, let's look at A13. Let's see whether you're consistent or not. For
Is it
example,
correct?
why don't you choose C?
Because if it's like away, then like I don't know. I just like thought of it in my brain and I was like, it's B. Because I just
Hmm.
made up like a random scenario in my brain.
Your brain is working fine. I'm testing your brain, you see, to make it even better. Your brain is
Is
working
it
fine.
correct?
I don't want to tell you.
Oh my goodness.
So A is furthest, least force, right? He say
I
least
was like,
force.
it's definitely not A and D because A then it would have more turning effect.
You are
Then I
right.
was like,
All right.
for D, then that's about like friction, which doesn't really
Mm,
help.
correct. It's irrelevant. All right.
And
Good. So
then
it's
B
just
and
better
C,
B and
I
C.
was like, if it's C, then if it's like away, then that thing won't like turn. I don't know
More.
what I was saying. I was just thinking of a different thing and I just wrote B. Sorry,
Okay.
yeah.
No, no, testing you more. So let's say I'm back to question 14 because question 13 and 14 are fully related. They're really related. What happens if you choose D? In real life, in
Then
real
it's
life, I don't
gonna
mean exam.
make you like really push it, have to like I don't know. You would
A
have
lot
to
of
push it
effort.
up. You would have to push it up. There you can't like do it without not pushing it up.
As in, you have to put in much more effort. Is that what you're imagining?
Yeah.
Right. And does it make sense to say something like this? This is more effort, less effort, right?
Yes.
More effort for the same amount of turning effect, whatever that means. This one is less effort, which is good lah, for again the same amount of turning effect because in the end you're trying to open the can in the end. More
Yeah.
effort for the same amount of turning effect, less effort for the same amount of turning effect, something like that. Okay, so if the pivot, here's the pivot, is close to the applied force, your turning effect is
Is
reduced.
greater. No wait.
If it
No.
is closer, therefore
Lesser.
lesser, correct. That's because therefore you need more effort. Therefore, because the effect is lessened, you need to put in more effort to get, to pull up the turning effect, something like that. But if it is further, based on your experience, is also true, less effort, you get a lot of turning effect, so to speak. If you don't understand turning effect, just open the can low, something like that. That's all it means. So A13, you are correct. A14, you're correct. The point is you're consistent. Your thinking is consistent. That's the good thing, right? Okay. I will be looking for inconsistencies. Any other questions?
No.
10 more minutes. I think we can go forward. I think
10 more minutes? Only what's the time?
it's almost 7, right? I mean, from
No, we end
6
at
to
7,
7.
but didn't I join like late?
Yeah lah, but 6 to 7.
No, I don't know.
Yes, you know. Usually you know what. Do A15.
Can you move your mouse? Yeah.
Oh, this is tougher, I guess.
Or
I guess this is tough.
no. How do I do this? Um,
Let's say I don't tell you lah.
let me
What?
think. Let me think. Let me think.
Thinking, thinking.
Shh. Hmm.
Thinking is good.
Hmm. Hmm. This is so weird. I'm pretty sure it's.
You can ask questions, You can ask questions. Let's check.
Please be correct. Otherwise, I will be emo.
You are
Wrong.
absolutely, you are absolutely, not absolutely, lah. No, you're absolutely wrong. You are
No.
totally, absolutely wrong in this case. I'm not joking. It's just gone. This is just gone. Can I give you hints though? Can I give you hints?
Let me just erase my failure. How do I delete stuff? Oh my goodness.
Trash can menu, trash can menu. You cannot? Is there an
My
annotation
iPad
menu?
is lagging as per usual.
All
It's
right, all
not.
right.
Oh my goodness.
I'll erase for you, okay? I'll erase for you. There.
Oh
There you
wait,
go.
never mind. I got it. Okay, let me think. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know.
Okay, then hints, okay? Hints, okay? Hints. Hints.
Wait, is it
Uh,
A?
is that your final answer or what?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll test your thinking, lah, yeah? Does it make sense? Weight on Earth the same as weight on Moon. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay, then does it make sense for weight on Moon to be lesser than weight on Earth?
Wait, what? Wait, yes. No, yes.
Weight,
No.
yeah, weight first. Not
Ah,
mass, but
yes.
weight.
Weight is gravity.
And mass is matter. You seem to know that, lah. You seem to know that.
Yeah. Oh no, now it became very small. Wait,
So
no.
on the moon, you weigh less or you weigh more or you weigh the same. I guess that's the logic.
You weigh. No, the mass is the same.
Which is, in this case,
Which
1 kilogram or 1.6 kilogram. Which one is it, right?
it became lesser on the moon.
Mass or weight? Mass or weight? Which one? Hey.
What, huh?
Again, the mass on the moon is the same or different. The weight on the moon is the same or different.
The mass is the cm. No. Huh?
Mass is matter, right? Mass is matter, whatever matter means.
Yeah, so it's the same because like you can't change the amount of matter you have inside you.
Okay, let's say that's fair, but is it 1 kg or 1.6 kg? You still have to deal with that, right?
Oh,
You
okay.
still
I
have to
don't
think about
know.
that. But let's say you're right, lah. Let's say you're right that the mass stays the same no matter where you are. How about weight then? Should it be the same? Should it be less? Should it
It
be
should
more?
change because like on moon you're floating, so there's less gravity acting on you.
So you are arguing for less weight, lah, basically, lah. Right?
Yeah, so it's definitely not B, neither is it B.
Okay, and that's a very fair observation. I like that a lot. The mass question remains. The mass question remains. Please tell me why you think it's 1 kg, not 1.6,
Because you said that I was full on wrong, so that's why I chose 1 kg.
which is my bad for giving you such a obvious hint, right? Shouldn't underestimate you, right? You'll pick up everything, right? So instead, I'll try to explain to you, right? Alamak, go away, cannot. Sorry, wait. There you go. Sorry, I messed up your a bit. So the unit is the key here. Whatever this thing is, you do not know this thing, yeah? Who cares? The unit you can understand. Newton over kg, you have never seen this unit before, does not matter. On Earth, that's Earth and Earth, this is 10 Newton. Look at the unit. Newton per kg. If an object has 10 Newton on Earth and this weird thing is 10 Newton per kg, what kind of kg do we have?
What do you mean? What kind of kg do we have? Same. No, different. Diferente.
Let me put it this way, yeah. Now I have to explain what's gravitational field strength. It's a very fancy word for something very simple. It's a very, very simple one. Okay. For every kilogram of matter you have, Earth is gonna, quote, give you 10 Newton for every kg you are on Earth.
Then why
Earth
here
is
is
giving
it
you 10 Newton.
1.6 n/kg?
Very simple. For every kg you have on the moon will give you only 1.6 Newton.
Okay, that makes sense.
So back to the kg question. Does that help you?
Yeah.
Why? How?
Because now I know that 10 Newton
Oh,
is 1 kilogram.
Speak clearer, speak clearer.
Now I know that 10 Newton equals to 1 kilogram. So
10 Newton is because of 1 kg, right? So let me test you again. If you do have 1.6 kg
then that is on the moon.
on Earth, then how many Newton of gravity are you getting?
160. Wait,
Sorry,
what?
what?
No, 16. 16, sorry.
16
my bad.
Newton. Good, good, good. Okay, good, good. Because times 10 lah, simple, right?
Mhm.
Okay, good, good. Understood. Very good. Very nice. You learned something new, right? Then I know how to teach you also. That's important. Can I clear your drawing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, maybe one more question. Maybe. Oh, goodness me. Right. Okay, that's very long. Okay. Give it a try.
Let's do 16.
Yeah, yeah. And that would be the end for now.
Wait, never mind, I don't know this. Let's see. I don't know. Is this me?
Let me see. Yeah.
Let's sit down. Wait, 1 second. Let me think.
Feel free to think. There is no rush here, yeah? There's no rush.
It is doubled when the force applied is doubled. Yeah, that actually makes sense. And please just not be in. So it's either A or C. I'm not erasing the C. It's the same contact area. Wait, no, it's A.
Pressure will be double when the force applied will be double. Let me read. Okay, sure. That sounds about right. I'm gonna check the rest, okay? Okay, all right, sure. This worries me a bit. Because D is also correct. This question worries me a little bit. So let me check one more time. I think D is also correct. That's the question's problem, not your problem. Okay, let me check one more time. Let me just check one more time. Okay, now let me show you why A is correct, and then let me show you why I think D is correct, and we're gonna end there, right? So for A, whether you know or not, this is something that is correct lah. That's your force, that's your pressure, and that's your area. Do you know this?
Force equals to pressure times what?
Area, or the other way is like this lah. I mean, they're just the same thing.
I don't know.
But this seems like what you're thinking. So this should make sense to you.
I don't. I just guessed it.
Um,
I didn't
your
even.
guessing is usually Good. Anyway, I'm using this to kind of help you see why you're right, right? So for object with the same contact area, right? So what we are saying is that there are two areas, but the area is the same. So I'm going to put the word constant here. The area is constant, right? Then pressure will be double when the force applied is double. So I times 2 the force. What happens to the pressure?
It's time to.
Times 2 because the A is constant. So this must be correct. And that's why your A is correct. No? That's why. A is correct. Okay, so congratulations. Now I'm saying that the question has problem because it looks like D is also correct. So let me check. Let me just check. So now using green, right? Now using green, the same formula. When the applied force is constant. Okay, now I'm going to constant this. Would that be okay? Okay, constant. The pressure exerted will be decreased by half. Oh, the phrasing is so bad. But decreased by half is correct. Okay. If the contact area is double. So contact area double times 2. So according to math, not physics, if this is supposed to be constant, area times 2, what should happen to the pressure?
Times 2.
No lah. If pressure also times 2, this one times 2, this one times 2, how can the force stay constant? The force will be times 4. Correct or not?
Also, the pressure divided by 2.
Divide by 2 or times half, whichever that is, right? Divide by 2. So this makes sense, right? Times 2 divided by 2 constant. And it seems the phrasing of D is saying that, look, the pressure exerted will be decreased by half. The phrasing is a bit weird, but it seems to indicate that.
Oui.
So for some strange reason, A seems to be correct and B also seems to be correct, and that is not your problem. I will check again further.
Okay.
Very happy with your science today, my first time. Okay, maybe next time we can try the long answers, right? Okay. Any other question for today? Vidushi, any other
No, I
questions?
said no.
I see, sometimes I cannot hear your no, right? Sometimes I cannot. Hopefully that's a mic problem. Please expect your homework from your mother, and then your mom say after you do it, just hand it to her, and then she will check. And that's
Oh
it.
no.
Oh no! I, however, have almost complete trust in you. Almost complete trust. Okay, Vidushi. Then this is our 1 hour. I will report to your mom that everything does seem to go very well, right? Very happy. See you next
Okay.
year and next year. See you next week, Vidushi.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Kirby. Hi, Kirby, I didn't see you. Now I realize that you're here. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Kirby, when did you come in the Zoom?
A couple minutes ago.
Oh, next time when you are in and it doesn't seem like I see you, just call me, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, cool. Okay, Kirby. So how are you doing right now?
I'm okay.
All right, cool. Wait, let me. Okay.
Can you uh help me with
Yes,
some math?
of
Some
course I,
e-math? Yeah.
of course I can. Of course I can. No problem. Would you like to show me?
Yeah, the wait. Let's see. The standard the the thing. I don't know.
No problem. No problem. Do show me though. Do show me.
Yeah, wait. Join on my phone.
Yes, please do. Yes, as usual, right? Uh, okay, I'm seeing stuff.
Uh
Okay, landscape it, please. Sorry, landscape it.
oh yeah. That was
Okay, yeah. z- I guess I don't have to zoom in here. You don't have to zoom in. Okay, it's quite clear, right? Okay. You're showing me a textbook. Sure. What is
yeah.
it that you want to ask?
I'm not sure about the how to do the calculator thing. That's it.
Calculator. Okay, okay. You're gonna show me exactly what you mean, if possible.
The standard deviation thing. Yeah.
Okay, you mean you want me to show you how to use the calculator for standard deviation?
I don't know. I just don't know how to do standard deviation.
Uh,
Yeah.
uh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go to a exam question. Okay. You will see that the exam question is quite standard one. Okay, you don't worry about that. Okay. Give me a minute. Give me half a minute. I have to message the other students. Very confusing. Why is this thing? Okay, done. Okay, so now, you have the Google Drive thingy, right? Okay, for today. However, I'm gonna pick a question. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. you're going to go to your textbook question. Okay, flip, just flip, flip.
What?
Flip to the practice side. Okay, flip to the practice. Try yourself. Okay, flip more, flip until the using a calculator, blah blah blah. Right. Okay, so move on. Ungroup data. Okay, practice exercise. Okay. Let's see this. Okay. Okay. Let's say question 13 lah, right? So as per usual, Kirby, you're gonna screenshot yourself so you can see your own Zoom in your computer, right? You screenshot question 13, please. Put it in your Jamboard. Your Jamboard is, I believe, Kirby 01 lah. You should go in your Jamboard.
Okay.
Tell me when you are in and when you finish the screenshot. Yeah, I'm still looking at it. Nothing happened. Is it okay?
Can you send the Jamboard thing to me again? Share it to me again. Oh, actually, I found it. Because
No. Kirby 01 is in your
zero.
Kirby, confirm. It's see, you're in already. Right. Okay, and then you just go to question page 16 lah, okay, for today, and then you screenshot question 13 and we can do something.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Right. So I'll be making it bigger, yeah. Let's not okay. Okay, so let's not fight. I'll make it bigger. Now, even though the screenshot is not very nice, but at least it's readable, yeah, it is readable. And for you, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter because you have the book. You're supposed to read the book, right? Me, I think I can read this, so that's okay, right? Now, have I told you before? Although I like you to zoom in your camera, actually most of the time I want the minimum amount of zoom. Have I
Oh,
told you that?
no.
The reason is very simple because I want to see everything that you see. If I zoom in too much, I cannot see what you see, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the minimum zoom will cause the picture to be not so nice like what your screenshot is, but it doesn't matter as long as I can read. Okay. If I cannot read, I'll tell you. Okay.
Okay.
Would that be okay?
Yeah.
So that's how we do things. All right. So now, then again, obviously they ask you for the mean and standard deviation. So I want to confirm first that you know how to do the mean using your calculator. I need to see your calculator and please do stuff lah, I guess.
The mean is just the middle number, right? Or the average.
The average, not the middle number, okay? The middle number is the median lah. Okay, this is mean, so it's average. So what do you do? I want to see you do your calculator. Like you show me your calculator lah, right? And then you do it, and then I want to see. Your calculator is the same as mine. Okay, good. And then you do this. Yeah, sure. You do all that. Okay. And then what do you do after this?
Yeah.
I think you didn't do it right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There. Okay. 408. And then what do you do with 408?
Divide by 9, right?
Is it 9? Yeah, 9. Yeah, correct. Yeah, okay. So I believe this is the mean. Now, I want you to record this or save this. Okay, sorry. Tell you what, have I taught you how to save a number in your calculator?
Yeah.
Okay, then shift, yes, and then save it to X, I guess. I don't know. Okay, sure. Okay. We're gonna need this, okay? So this is the mean, okay? This is the mean. Now, again, in a exam question, they are very interested in mean and standard deviation, and then they will ask the application question. Like for example, P is application. Okay, there are different types of application, but mean and standard deviation is very standard. So now you are saying that you do not know how to calculate standard deviation, or you do not understand standard deviation, or what?
I don't know both. Yeah.
All right, then I will tell you the meaning of standard deviation. It's so simple. It is very simple. Okay. First, I gotta tell you with the mean. So the mean is 45, 1/3. Please confirm that the mean doesn't exist in the 9 numbers.
40, what? 45.
45, 1/3 doesn't actually exist in the 9 numbers.
Yeah.
And does that, so to speak, baffle you, I guess?
No.
Then that's fine. So we'll use this, on average, it's a made up number, right? It's made up, but it's very a useful made up number. So
Yeah.
now I'm going to use this made up number, which is again very useful. Okay? Made up doesn't mean it's not useful. And I'm going to make up another standard deviation. Okay, you're going to give me a random number, please.
50.
Okay, no, something smaller. Okay, maybe not 15, but maybe, something smaller.
38.
3, I'll use 3, okay? Standard deviation.
Oh, 3. Okay.
So let's say, so what does this mean? It means very simple. The word that you want is deviation. Never mind the word standard for now, deviation. So the deviation from this, mean lah, right? Mean is supposed to be the average. The deviation is, so to speak, plus minus 3. They don't put plus minus, okay? They don't write down plus, but that's the meaning. So 45, 1/3 plus 3 or minus 3. Okay, so if you really want the number, plus 3 would be 48, 1/3. And then minus 3 would be 42, 1/3. So far, so good?
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you what this plus minus means. In plus minus 3 range, this is a range, right? You will find 70% of the numbers that you see. That's how they made up this standard deviation. Between 42, 1 over 3, and 48, 1 over 3, you will find 70% of these numbers, which is to say quite a lot. You will find quite a lot of those original numbers between plus and minus 3. Okay, let me give you another illustration. Give me another random number for standard deviation. Herbie, can you hear me? You're mute.
5.
Okay, so plus minus 5. Oh, now I have 5 minus 5. So this is 50, 1 over 3. This is 40, 1 over 3, right? A bigger range, correct?
Yeah.
So between 41 over 3 and 51 over 3, you will find 70% of the original number, again, which is quite a lot. But now you got to look at it from a bigger range. If your deviation is bigger, the number are spread more. If your deviation is small, your numbers are spread less. I hope that makes sense. That's the only thing that it means.
Yeah.
Slightly. So small standard deviation means you're very close to the mean. A very big standard deviation means you're quite far from the mean. You're quite spread out. So either you're very bunched up or you're quite spread out. Look at this number for a while. Look at this number. Are these numbers spread out, kind of, or bunch up, kind of?
Spread out.
Spread out. Now, before I show you how to calculate, would you please predict the standard deviation simply by looking at these numbers? You're going to tell me, oh, I guess it's plus minus something. You're going to tell me that by simply guessing. Don't calculate anything. I'm asking you using your computer called brain to guess that. Plus minus.
Like plus minus 50.
Don't think about maximum minimum, okay? I told you already 70% is not maximum minimum. It's around, 70% of the whole thing, something like that.
Yeah.
So don't say 15, that would be too big already.
12.
Okay, let's say 12. You're saying that the spread is quite big. You're basically saying the spread is from plus minus 12. Minus 12 will be what? 33, 1 over 3, right? That's minus 12. And then plus 12 is around 67, 1 over 3. And 70% of the numbers will be found here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I make my own guess. My guess is around plus minus 8. So I guess that the spread is slightly smaller. That's just a guess, man. Okay, Ken? Now, doesn't matter already. Now, we're going to go to the page, finding the standard deviation using calculator. Okay, I'm going to show you two ways, but I hope you will understand your textbook also. So flip back a bit, Back. There's the title, move back. There you go. Using a calculator to compute mean estimate. You know how to compute mean already. Now, this calculator does not seem to be yours, right? Can you use that? Can you, because I don't know what button they're pressing. Can you use that? If you cannot, I have to show you another way. Can you press that stat, blah, var, blah, la, 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 this type of thing? I believe not. Yeah, I believe not. Yeah, I believe not. So let me just check. Wait. Actually, I think you can. No, actually, I think you can. I think you can. Yeah, that one. So you're supposed to, if using, okay, then you're supposed to input the number in the table first, Okay, what numbers do you input? You're gonna go back to the page, right? So put a pen here so they get written. Put a pen here. Put a pen in this page, yeah, so they get returned. Okay, you gotta input the tables first, right? You gotta input the tables first. Good, go ahead. Your calculator is advanced enough. Okay, no need to be in order, right? Let's see.
That's all.
Okay, and then after you input everything, 9 numbers, then you follow what the thing say lah.
Then was
Then what you're supposed to do. Because I cannot read your book, and then your book is a bit too small. Okay.
oh, I can zoom in for you.
You can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit though. Just a little bit. Okay, it's a bit too difficult. Okay, too much. That's too much of a zoom. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Shift a bit to the right. Thank you very much. So you have finished the table, correct? You have 9 lah. Okay. And then you
Yeah.
can retrieve the mean or you can retrieve the standard deviation. Very simple. Please try. Just follow the instruction, right? Start var and then the X bar. Start var and then the standard deviation. If you cannot, please tell me, okay?
Oh, 15. It's just one number.
Okay, is that the standard deviation?
Yeah, I think.
So 15 over 15.50, let's say, 15.50. So please check your mean first. You will know whether you press correctly if you can find the mean. Okay, would you please retrieve the mean? Right? So if you can find the mean using this method also, just one table for both. Please do that. Start var, X bar.
So I have to go back to the slides.
No need to redo the table. The table is always there. One.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
45.3.
Hey, same thing lah. Hey, so I think you're pressing the right thing, okay? So come, let's look at the answer key just to confirm that it is 15.5 for standard deviation. Okay. Is it correct or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you find it? Okay, is it correct?
Yeah.
Okay, correct, yeah? Okay. Congratulations for your first calculator using table, which you
Yeah.
can immediately get the standard deviation. Your problem doesn't stop here. Your problem starts with when the question have more complicated tables. But this one, you got your answers correct, you get 2 marks, and most importantly, your plus minus 12 is a better guess than my plus minus 8. Not bad, correct? Not bad at all. Not bad at all. You have a better feeling of the standard deviation than me. Okay, maybe you are good, maybe you're lucky, but I think you sense something. That is the best explanation for standard deviation I can give you anyway. It is the spread, and it is something that you can feel by looking at the numbers. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, let's answer below, because after they ask mean and standard deviation, they will always ask you application. In this case, they give you a scenario, 2 older staff required. So which one are we going to cross out?
It decreases, right?
I'm sorry, what? Sorry?
It decreases, right?
Wait, one thing first. The mean increases or decreases?
The mean decreases.
Which means everybody, the average is getting younger. That makes a lot of sense,
Yeah.
all right? Then standard deviation, that means the spread. The spread is getting bigger or getting smaller.
Smaller.
Because obviously the max minimum is getting smaller, so the spread must also be getting smaller. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, correct? This is already making a lot of sense. Find the new mean and the new standard deviation. Now I want you to do this. This is mainly calculator. Can you delete 2 numbers from your calculator and then find the mean, the new mean, and the new standard deviation immediately? So calculator. First, you gotta access the table, right? Which is you just press what? Oh, your table is all gone. Did you press on by any chance?
No.
Did you press on by any chance just now? Because that will erase the table.
I think it is these.
Okay, then you learn to input this again. What else to do, right? Okay, 7 numbers, right? Why do you seem to be jumping around? Wait, what's going on here? Okay, now you have 7 numbers, right? Something like this. I forbid you to press the on button. I'll tell you why later, okay? In no circumstances should you press the on button or the off button, okay? Okay, so now, without your book, can you find the mean? Let's say you don't have the book, you gotta press the button yourself. Please find the new mean. Can you do that?
But I have to press the off button.
I
Right?
cannot hear you.
I have to press the off button to
You
do
gotta
it.
press the off button. Why do you have to press the off button?
It's in the formula.
It's in the formula.
Yeah, it's in the formula.
I am so sorry. Okay. Can you show me? Can you show me? Maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe I'm the one wrong. Okay.
You have to put
AC.
AC.
AC is not off. Okay. AC is fine. No, AC is fine. AC is not off. AC you can
AC is-
press. No problem. AC you can press. No problem.
Okay. AC.
Which, by the way, you don't need to press one. Actually, you don't need to press. Okay. Up to you. Up to you. Up to you. But don't look at. Oh, you're looking at the book. Okay. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh.
Try.
Yeah.
Okay, can you find the new mean? Okay, the mean is smaller. Okay,
38.
without looking at the question, the book, can you find the standard deviation? Without.
Yeah. How do I
Okay,
go back to the? How do I go
you
back to
you
the thing?
you gonna what?
How do I go back to the
You
like
can press
thing?
AC lah. You can press AC. You can
Let's
press
see.
AC.
Oh,
You can press AC. You want to go back to the table? You just no. You press or you can just do that. You can just press 3 now. Equal.
do this.
Should be giving you something lah, right? Should be giving you something. Do you want to go back to the table? Can you just press I'm sorry, mode 2, AC first, AC, don't off, yeah, it's AC,
AC.
then mode 2, right? Mode 2 step,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Step,
one.
and then 1. Okay. Oh, your table is gone.
Yeah, the table is gone.
That's so weird. Okay, go back, AC again, AC again. Press the mean again. Find the mean again. See whether it works or not. That's so weird. That's very weird. Can you find the mean again? Okay, good. Okay, mean, which is 2. Oh yeah, your thing is gone. Oh my goodness, old calculator is so weird. It's so weird. Okay. Not your fault. Not your fault. Oh, never mind, not your fault. Okay. Now you know how to use the table. Now you know what it means roughly. Any questions so far? Because this is not.
No.
We should move on to the harder ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For example, anything with table will be, for example, question 14, or let me see another question. And this is why I want you to zoom out. Okay. Yeah, nice. Okay. No, I'm not seeing what I'm trying. Okay. Could you flip again? Okay. I'm trying. Okay. I mean this table, the group data, the one with
This one?
frequency. No. The
This
after
one?
2.5. Yeah. This kind of table. This kind of table you want to understand. But you will understand this table by going back to question 14. Come, go back to question 14.
14.
14. If you can do 14, then you're good. Okay.
Yeah.
If you cannot do 14, then the 2.5 will be harder. Now look at 14 for a while. Don't press calculator. Tell me, do you understand the table or not?
Yeah.
Then tell me something. What does it mean by 17 household, number of cars 1? What does that mean?
17 households have one car.
So what is fxly, the rightmost one?
FX.
Yeah.
This times this.
And why is that important? Is that just for fun?
No, it's to help you find the other numbers, right?
Okay, sure. Then let's start from A, B, C, D. A is 4. And what is A? Oh, sorry, what is that? What is that number?
4.
Oh my goodness, your 4 is your 4 is so bad just now. Okay, no, now it's good. Now it's good. Yeah, okay. Okay. Can you find, I don't know, either B or C or D lah, using your logic lah. Can you? Because I already know what's B lah. Can you do so? Now the calculator table will no longer help you. This one you must realize that. In this kind of question, which is normal in exam, the tables method doesn't help you. Okay, good, good, very good, very good. I like that. Okay. Very good, very good. Your logic is working. All right, 35, right? Okay, good, good. Now, can you calculate the mean?
The mean
Mean will be
for which
easier.
one?
Well, what do you think for this whole table? Must be
For
right.
the athletics, which mean of the mean of
Hmm.
the
Okay,
number of
I'm gonna
households.
read the question for you, yeah. This depends on whether you understand or not. I'm not explaining to you yet.
Mm.
The mean of the number of cars owned per household.
Oh, athletics.
Okay. Then what do you use lah, right? But the table won't save you, yeah? As in the calculator table is not saving you at all, yeah? You cannot input it.
7.
Now you think carefully about your answer, okay? Now you think carefully, yeah? Okay, you're saying that the average number of cars owned per household
Wait, no,
is 7
wait, no.
cars. That doesn't make
Mm,
sense at all.
yeah.
Like totally. What did you do?
Uh, I took 35 and I divided by 5. That's wrong.
And why would you divide it by 5? Because the
It's
answer
just
doesn't make sense,
5
right? The answer
rows.
doesn't make sense, what? Okay,
Yeah.
I know there's 5 rows lah, but how could the answer be, every household have an average of 7 cars? Look at 56. 56
Oh, yeah.
households have 0 car, Your answer cannot be 7 lah. Come on, man.
Is it 0.4375?
Now, before I ask yes or wrong, that's the answer key's job. What do you think about this new number? Does it make sense?
Uh,
Not
yeah,
even 1 car.
a bit.
Okay, does it make, how come the average car is 0.4 car per household? How does that make sense to you?
Number of jobs. Actually,
How can that make
that
sense?
or
I'm asking you to read the question in order to make sense, like, yeah? Does it make sense or not?
I don't know.
Okay, let me read the table for you. 56 house out of 80 house. 56 houses out of 80 houses, which is quite a lot, has 0
Yeah,
cars. 0 cars. And then
yeah.
17 has 1 car, and then suddenly only 4, 2, and 1. Obviously, only one household have 4 cars. Who need that amount of car anyway? Right? Who needs that?
Yeah.
Okay. I've walked around Cashew Road and I've seen houses with 4 cars lah, but that's very rare lah. So now you're telling me that the average is 0.4. Does it make sense or not? You haven't answered yes or no.
No. Yeah.
Okay, then what is there another option here for you?
Maybe.
If there isn't, I'll give you more hints, okay? I'm teaching you how to think, man, right? I cannot give you the answer.
Yeah.
Can I give you some hint?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the total number of household?
ET.
Okay, which I agree with you, you agree with me. What is the total number of cars?
Uh, I don't know. I'm not.
Then you better look at the
Oh,
table because the table is the only thing you
35,
have.
right?
Okay,
35.
I'm not going to answer yes or no, but let me ask you something else. So 80 household in total have 35 cars in total. Am I correct? That is
Yeah.
the meaning of the table, correct or not?
Yeah.
You got 80 house. In total, there is 35 cars in total.
Is this right? It is. 7/16.
Yes, that's why I asked you, does it make sense for you or not? You gotta make
Yeah.
some sense. Oh, it makes sense
Yes,
to
it
you, right?
does.
Okay, then check the answer kilo.
Uh,
If it makes
what's
sense to you,
this?
now it's time for you to take a bet lah, and check the answer key lah.
Yeah, I'm correct.
Okay, so it makes sense to you and it's correct. Congratulations, your first thinking mean. Without the help
Yeah.
of calculator, I mean, the calculator is not helping you that much lah. The calculator is just following you. So good for you, right? Now, the standard deviation, which is the bigger problem, no? How are you supposed to
Uh,
calculate the standard deviation without your calculator's special function? Okay, that's the problem here. Okay, go back to your previous page. I just want to confirm that your book does not tell you anything else.
the previous page.
The page with how to use calculator, yada yada, that kind of thing. Okay, so the tables here is very simple, right? Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next page because I think I see something. There you go.
Oh
Frequency
yeah, that's
table. Yeah, this frequency table, you have this fancy formula. What nonsense? What mean is this over that. Let me tell you what that means. That
what's the
mean is
symbol?
the weird E is read as total. Total lah.
Oh,
Very simple. So standard deviation, you have a formula. I'm gonna copy that. Okay, you're gonna stop for a while. I'm gonna stop for a while. You're gonna help me zoom in because I don't think it'll be good, right? Okay, show me the two formulas of standard deviation. Okay, you're gonna kind of ignore the mean formula. Mean is better understood rather than memorized. But standard deviation, there is no other way. You gotta use some formula. I give you the good news first, Kirby. There is one good news. These two formula is given in exam.
yeah, yeah.
You just have to know how to use them. If you cannot use them, then it's bad luck. Okay. Now, this guy is much easier to use. This one is the easier one if you have Kirby in your hand. Okay, now look at this guy and look at this guy. Tell me which one is the mean.
Um, mean,
Yeah. Either this guy or the other guy is the mean. No. Don't look at the first one. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Jamboard Kirby, follow me to page 17. No wonder you
Jambo.
okay.
Okay, 17.
First, you're gonna ignore the first one. Okay, I'm not telling you why, but I'm gonna ignore the first formula. You're gonna do the second formula, and I'm asking you, in the second formula, there is mean. Which one is the mean?
Uh, the first one. Wait.
No, the second one. The
The
second
second
one.
one.
Please
Yeah.
confirm that using the mean itself. Look at the mean, that fancy blah blah formula. Oh, that's a mean. Correct or
Yeah.
not? Correct, yeah? Same,
Maybe.
yeah? So whether you remember this or not, you must memorize this. This is the first time I ask you to memorize anything in math. Please memorize that the behind is mean square. Minus
Yeah.
mean square, correct? Do you have the mean?
Yeah.
So quite easy, right? Okay, now the first guy. The first guy is not the mean. Okay, it's not the mean. It's something else. I'm gonna show you how to do the first one, and then you can do something lah. Go back to the question.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you using the question. I gotta copy paste the table. Show me the table. Show me the table. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. What I'm doing will not make a lot of sense, but you have to memorize and then you'll be correct. Okay? Let me
Okay.
warn you first. This does not make a lot of sense. Okay? You are not good at memorizing, so this is kind of a weak point for you. But if you memorize it, it will always be useful. The question doesn't vary too much. So a weak point and also an advantage. Okay? Now, watch me. I'm extending the table. In exam, you should do the same. Okay, I'm extending the table to f times x squared.
F times x squared.
Why am I doing that? Because that is what the formula is asking. There you go. All right.
Yeah.
I need the total of f times x squared. You are going to extend the table using a pencil, please. Do you have a pencil? And then you're going to start calculating. There is no other way to do this. This must be done manually. So they'll give you some marks lah for this.
Like
Times, not plus, times,
Times?
not plus.
Oh,
Not plus, times. Why is that so? Don't know, but the formula says so. So what is x squared and then times f, right?
yeah.
Now again, Kirby, is this what you're asking? Is this what you want me to explain actually?
Yes.
This whole thing. Okay. Because after this, I have a question for you lah, right? My turn.
Yeah.
Do your table first.
Table.
Yeah, do the table lah. You gotta, f times
Yeah.
x squared, f times x squared, you gotta do that.
That's 0, right? 0. It's just the fx squared, right? The entire column squared.
Correct. So 0 squared times 56, 0. Totally agree with you. You are squaring the wrong thing. Okay, I'm gonna stop you
Why?
there. You're squaring the wrong thing. Come on. Cancel 289. You're squaring the wrong thing. Squaring the wrong thing. Why? Because the one that you're squaring is supposed to be the number of f times x squared. Who is x and who is f lah, right? So give me a new number.
17. Huh? So it's 17. 17.
I totally agree with you. 0 and 17, not surprising, but after this, there'll be a difference. Okay, good. Good, then. Come on.
7.
Come on. Oh, come on. That's not 7. Oh, come on.
Oh, wait, no. 11.
Oh, come on.
Huh?
It's times. It's not plus.
18.
Oh, your thinking is a bit weird. Yeah, you can do that kind of mistakes. Yeah. Okay, it's a bit weird to me. Okay, again, then continue. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. Okay, continue.
16.
Okay, now tell me the last part, the last cell, there's a empty space on the table.
The
Do you need to calculate that or not?
No.
Yes, because the
Yes.
formula say you need the total of fx squared. So that is that last space. That is why you have that last space lah. Total of fx squared, please. Using calculator is fine. Come on.
Huh?
Come on.
But what's the egg?
Look.
Fx squared.
That last part is always the total of all the numbers above, right? So stop. You're confusing yourself already because the table is very simple one. Look at the Jamboard. This last part, this last guy is simply the total of everybody on top, man. That's just how table works, right? Okay, so come on.
67.
Good. Now we have everything we need. You go back to the formula. What does the formula say, right? Again to the Jamboard. Do you have this guy? This total fx squared. Do you have total fx squared? 67,
No.
right? Yeah, you have. It's 67.
Yes.
fx squared is 67. So, do you have total f?
Yes.
Of course you have. What would that be?
80.
Good.
Right?
So the formula says 67 over 80 minus the mean square. What is the mean? I don't know what's the mean, but I know that's 35 over 80, right? Square and then square root. All those ugly numbers. I hope this makes sense. I hope.
Yeah.
All right. Then please follow the formula, punch the calculator, and hopefully You are correct.
Zero point 80.
The spread is
87.
0.8. The
Three.
spread is 0.8, which is not even 1. Does that make some sense to you, I guess? I guess that's the
Yeah.
question still. Okay, then you have this number. If you are ready to take a bet, please check your answer key.
Yeah.
Okay, both are correct, yeah?
Yeah.
Congratulations on, your first time dealing with this fancy table. They call it a frequency table. This will always happen in exam. Okay. Application question is C. It's kind of easy this time.
Okay. Huh? What did you say?
Do part C. Part C is application.
Part
The
C.
application is easy this time.
Okay. Um. %30.
Is it 24/80? Is that how
Yeah.
you do it? Okay, that's fine. Okay, you can check the answer
24
key.
over
I think you'll be
80.
fine.
Then
Yeah, you
divide
just
by
check the
80.
answer key, you'll be correct one. Just check.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, Kirby, we still have 35 minutes. Just telling you that on 8:30, another person will be coming. Usually there are two-person, but that person is
Yeah.
he's gonna be late today, so he's coming on 8:30. So before that person come in, can I now ask you a question?
Yeah.
Oh, you have your math tutor, man.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna stop tuition with him. I don't know.
Do
Because
you mind? Do you mind? If you mind, no need, yeah. If you mind, don't need to tell me.
yeah.
But I do want to know. Oh, what's your thought on all this? Why are you stopping? Why are you asking me? What's going on in your mind? What is it?
I don't know. It's just like kind of expensive and like I I don't think I do that much with him. Like I don't know. The math right now this year has been like quite easy. Just need like help with some topic. Not I don't need that much help, you know. Yeah.
You are correct that the Sec 4 math is easier lah. You're right. You're right. But
Yeah.
you still have Sec 3 to contend with lah. Just saying.
Yeah, but I Sec 3 is like I've got the notes already. He gave me notes. So I think it's fine.
Okay, just make sure you discuss this kind of decisions with your mom, lah, yeah. At least
Yeah.
get yeah. All right. Now, in the end, you still ask me what? So actually, yeah, although you gave me an answer, I appreciate what you are thinking, lah. You have you know what's going on, but the second part of my question is, how come you're asking me standard deviation?
Just
I don't mind. I don't mind, Kirby, but if you don't mind, I do want to know why.
because I didn't know how to do it. Yeah. And
No, as in, why don't you ask your other teacher?
I don't know. There isn't a lesson this week or because of like Chinese New Year because it's on Friday. I don't think there's gonna be a lesson. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I didn't see
Again,
him
make
last
sure
week.
you discuss this kind of decision. Right. I just want to.
Yeah.
Right. So did we answer your question?
Yeah.
Now, is your teacher or your class already at the fanciest table? The fanciest table looks like this. Look.
Yeah, this one.
We are at here.
I
At
think
your school, it's here, right?
they just got there today. Yeah. Or not
Okay, now
yesterday.
flip back. I want to show flip back. I want to show you that. Okay, one more. Oh, no. Flip. This is why I asked you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much for zooming out. Okay, now look at this. No, I don't want you to look at this. I want you to flip. No. Flip forward. Forward to the fancy table, right? Because at this point there is no fancy table. This is the fanciest table. Okay, one more for me. One more. Yeah, okay, this one. Now look at that. Estimated standard deviation. Look at the formula.
This
Does that
one?
formula, the formula itself, does it look familiar?
Yeah, still
It is
think that
exactly the
we
same. That means this fancy table is the same thing as the not so fancy table.
yeah.
Correct or not? Now look at the method 2 above. Method 2 above, which method 2 simply means using formula 2, which I totally suggest you use formula 2, okay? I'm sorry to suggest that. Look at the
Yeah.
table. The table is that fancy range, right? From 40 la to whatever, 45. And then suddenly a frequency, which is pretty standard, correct? Pretty standard. And then you have mid value. Okay, mid value seems a little bit new. Do you know what mid value is? Mid value is just the mid value of the range lah, if that makes sense. Correct or not? Correct. So the 40 until 45 gets shrunk to a number 42.5. If that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
According to this table, now you have the F and now you have the X. Previously, you don't have the X. You just have to find it from the mid value. That's the X. So far, so good?
Yeah.
And then the table continues to fx and then fx squared. Same thing, no? Correct or not?
Yeah.
And then look at the last part of table. You have total f, total fx, total fx squared, and then plug, you're done.
Yeah.
This fancy table, the fanciest table you see in exam, is very similar to the previous table. You understand this because we're going to jump to a question immediately.
No.
And I guarantee you, you will be the one doing the table one. It's not going to be the question. The question gives you a very short version of table. You complete the table, whack, done.
Okay.
Are you ready to jump for the question?
Yeah.
Okay, you have everything you need. So choose a question. Elliot, I can see you. Yeah, just a minute. Don't do the work example one. Don't do the work example. Flip forward. We're gonna ignore cumulative frequency for now. Okay, cumulative frequency is not to be done right now. It's a different thing. Okay, let's do something here. Let's find some fancy. There's no fancy table here. Okay, flip again. Fancy table, no fancy table. No.
Yeah.
There's a fancy table. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, would you please do the last question? Do me a favor, please screenshot to the Jamboard first so I can see and then you do yourself. However, I guarantee you need a paper, okay? You'll be needing a paper. Okay, you do, and I'll talk to Elliot for now. Okay, Elliot, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, Elliot, let's start normally first. Do you still have your, phone holder lah? Do you still remember how to set them up and all those stuff?
Yeah, I think I still got the phone holder.
Okay, set up the phone holder, set up your phone, everything good stuff on your video, and then we can talk more easily lah. Right? Then you can show me stuff.
Okay.
Right. Okay, Kirby, thank you. I can read that quite nicely. Now you do what you need to do for the table lah. Let's see whether you can do it. Okay, again, a paper. Yeah, very good. Consider this an exam question. It is worth 4 marks or more. It's quite high. Kirby, are you stuck?
I'm just thinking.
Oh, thinking is good. Go ahead and think. By the
Yeah.
way, there are two tables. You're not supposed to combine them, right?
Yeah,
There's
it's
the trip
the
A
trip
table
EA.
separate from yeah. So I guess you're supposed to calculate both lah. I guess that's a good practice, okay? But do them separately lah, right? They're not supposed to be combined.
Yeah.
But drawing something would be a good indication, I guess. Okay, Elliot, you're showing me something, right? Oh my goodness, you're still at trigonometry?
Yeah.
Let me confirm this with you, Elliot. You're at trigonometry in your class. Your class hasn't entered any what they call calculus lah, differentiation or integration. None of that.
After this, we go to this.
Linear law? Linear law?
Yeah.
You haven't finished linear law. Wow. For good or for bad, your class is very slow. Maybe good for you lah, since you're missing a lot of class. Maybe good.
The other
Maybe good.
classes also like this. They all here on.
I mean, your whole school is slow. I mean, which still might be good for you, right? Because you're missing classes, right? That might be good. Might be good. Now, tell me, Elliot, what you're showing me, I already understand where you are, all right? As in, I understand where your class is. I just don't understand where you are. Lah. Now, what is this? Is this a homework or something?
It's an assignment.
Tell me what that means. I'm sorry. What does that mean?
Yeah, it should be homework, but there's no A math until next week, so got quite long to do.
You mean holiday, is it because of Chinese New Year? Is it?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, understand. Okay, okay, so this is homework, you gotta do it and all that lah, right? If you can do this, I don't want you to ask every question. I just want you to choose two. How many questions do you have for your assignment anyway?
Just 5.
Okay, do you mind if we choose two? I'll help you with the two and hopefully that will help you with the rest lah. That'll be okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's boot up your Jamboard again. You're gonna, screenshot two. You choose whichever you want. Put them in Jamboard. We'll talk about it. Okay. For you, Kirby, because you already screenshot for me, you no longer have to show me your book. That means I'm interested in your work. I don't want to see your book, right? Your work is more interesting. Okay. And at this point, now I will ask you to zoom in just a little bit. It will help me. It will help me. Just a little bit, please. Then I can follow your. Okay, that's nice, I guess. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, too much. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Thank you very much. Okay. Let me see you do your table. You're starting with your table. That seems good. But what are you going to do with that table? That's the question. If you're stuck, you got to tell me, okay? Let's not, because we only have 20 minutes left, right? Okay, Elliot, are you using last year's Jamboard? Just checking.
Yes.
Sure thing.
Same
Or
account
maybe
now.
make a new, up to you. You want to make a new one or last year's one? That's up to you. That's up to you.
I'll make another one.
Okay, you gotta tell me and share with me, okay? And when you're done, so I can follow. Okay, Kirby, you're doing something. All right, I can follow. Okay, all right. You got all that. And then a good habit is to total everything downward also.
Yeah.
There's always something. Now, before you continue, I want to ask you, is this f? Is this fx? Is this fx squared?
FX.
Okay, then would you please label for your own sake? This is fx and I have the total fx because you need the total fx. Man. So how do you write total fx? Just the weird sigma, the big E lah. Big E fx, right? No. I'm sorry. Let me tell you what I mean. Okay.
What?
Okay, let me tell you what I mean. Okay, what you're doing is fine. Okay, look at the Jamboard. What I mean is, for your own sake, because your school teacher may do things like so. This is fx, correct? And this is your total fx, lah, correct?
Oh yeah,
You label
yeah.
that there, lah. Okay, label that. Okay, that guy is that. Okay, great. So you know that you need something else, so let's settle that something else, I guess. So you have your total F also lah. The total F is 100. You are absolutely right. Okay, so you have your mean
Yeah.
already. Good. You have a mean. Now standard deviation, mean is always easy.
Can I use
Elliot,
a calculator?
of course you can. You should use the calculator. The question is, can you deal with fx squared? Elliot, just to confirm, no new Jamboard yet? Okay, no.
I will share with you.
Which is very weird because I don't see any. Oh, I see now. I see. Sorry, I see. Okay, I'm just waiting for you for the two questions.
Do I put in the frequency
Okay,
the
Kirby,
thing?
I gotta ask you, okay? You have the F, right? You have frequency, correct or not? F is
Yeah.
frequency, man. You have X also, correct? Do you know that you have the X, man?
Yeah.
The X is the mid value. So I want you to label the mid value X so that you know. Okay, mid value is X lah. Okay, that guy is X. So that's why you have Fx. Huh? So if you have F and you have X, by right, finding Fx square is easy, ma. By right lah.
Yeah.
You got a X square first, X square, and then times F, ma. Correct or not? By right, that should be doable. Okay, I lose your video, Elliot. Yeah, I lost your video. Yeah, just saying.
Yeah, because I taking photo of the questions.
Absolutely. You don't use a lap. You don't have a laptop. Do you remember that you need a laptop or desktop so that you can see my Jamboard? No, right? No.
Yeah.
Oh, in your laptop, you only open the Jamboard and not the Zoom. Okay, sorry, I get it. Okay, I get it. Understand. Go ahead. Okay, do your stuff. Okay, curve. I'm looking at a very big number. Okay, sure. Okay, as long as you know what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're sending me. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I understand. Okay. Again, just to get you used to the thing, Elliot, let's say I'm busy. I want you to put this in a Jamboard lah, so that you remember how to do it, okay? It's been quite a while.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Very good. Thank you. Again, after you put it in, I'm not interested in your textbook anymore. Your textbook can leave the camera, but I want to see your work. Kirby, are you stuck?
Maybe.
What do you have, right? Because I am seeing big numbers. Show me all the big numbers, please.
It's a standard deviation. It's the fx square, right?
Yeah, that's the fx square. So if you think this is fx square, again, total the fx square, because that's the whole point, right? You need the total
Yeah.
fx square, right? So all big numbers total. And by right, you can put in the formula already. By right. So Elliot, are you putting in the gem? Okay, I'm not seeing anything yet. Yeah.
Written. How do I do it?
Look at the formula. Remember, the formula is always given, so you can actually look at it lah. Elliot, I'm gonna put the question in the Jamboard.
The WhatsApp web is taking very long to load.
Okay. So you tell me which question first. I'm gonna put it at least one. 12, yeah, okay. 12.
Question 12 first.
All right. A super long question. Do you know how to start? How rusty are you, Elliot?
I think I know how to start.
Okay, let me see what you do. I can follow you lah. Okay. Kirby, you have your fx square. Now time to use the formula. You need to present your formula for working marks. So you need to write something, please.
Yeah.
You cannot just press calculator. You do need to write, maybe this is the formula, and then you plug in the number, all sorts of stuff. Okay. Also, good habit anyway lah. In exam, you should do this lah. Not a waste of time. Oh my goodness, yeah, it's very long, Elliot. Okay. Even me loading is very long. Okay. Okay, Elliot, so they say the combined sound wave. Hopefully that helps you a little bit. Okay, and then Kirby, you write the correct formula because they need to know which formula you use, right? So that's why you write down the formula. And then you
Yeah.
put in your ding. Good, very good. So you write that down and then you write down all the numbers and then you press the
Yeah.
thing. Okay, so 49.1 square is fine. Just write down 49.1 square is enough. You're doing something wrong already. First of all, you wrote the formula wrongly. The square is outside. Look at the formula. You wrote the formula wrongly. The square is outside.
What's wrong?
Check the formula again. Check your formula again. The square is outside the bracket.
Where?
Secondly, I told you that's just mean square. So just write down the mean and then square it. Save time. The mean. No need to
Huh?
write 4410.
Mean?
Yeah, no need to write 440. Okay, you can lah. You can do that. But you
Okay.
could just write 44.1 and then square it. You can also do that. That will be not penalized. That will be great.
Okay. Oh,
Okay, it's
1.
just slightly easier though, right? And then square it lah.
Okay.
So just write down 44.1 square. Okay, easy life, right? Okay, good. Now press calculator lah. Hopefully you are correct. Okay, Elliot, I can see where you're heading. So you this plus that, right? So now, let me ask you, Elliot, do you understand this? Do you understand this? You see sine plus cosine. It's kind of
Yeah.
simple, but there is no other way except one. There is no other way to proceed except one way. Until university level, if you choose to go to, engineering university, this is the only way. What is this only way? If you see something something sine plus something something cosine.
Is it the R value?
You are correct. The R formula, R value, whatever method is the only method because it allows you to reduce from two trigonometry. What is two trigo? One sine, one cosine, right? The two trigo into one only. It allows you to reduce it into one. When you reduce it into one, easy life. Do you know how to do your R formula? Big marks here, big marks.
Yeah.
Then show me how you do it. And if I think it needs improvement, I will help you immediately. A lot of marks, a lot of marks. Okay, Kirby, are you checking the answer key?
The thing isn't working.
Let me see. So no, let me see a calculator. Let me see a calculator.
Yeah.
Okay, the reason is because he thinks inside the square root is a minus number. Okay, so I want you to put the square is fine though. Yeah, I want you to no. I want you to AC everything, AC everything, AC everything, AC. Okay, now 44.1 square. Press 44.1 square. Okay, this is the number. Now I want you to compare this number with that 999 whatever 0 over 100.
Yeah.
Compare that, please. You will see that
How?
it's a smaller number, right?
Yeah.
Okay, small number, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is an indication that something is wrong. This shall not happen. This is not supposed to happen. There is no cases where this is supposed to happen. Maybe something wrong with the table or something. Now, this is the source of the math error because you cannot square root a negative number. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so something wrong somewhere on the table or on the numbers lah. Would you please kindly find your mistake lah?
Uh,
Elliot, just to confirm, you're okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You're using that. I guess that's okay. The question is, can you find the theta? Finding the theta should be harder. Should be harder. Finding the r should be slightly easier. Okay. If you're stuck though, that's because the question is rather tough one.
Yeah.
Kirby, just confirming that you're trying to find the mistake.
Yeah.
All right. I'm also trying to find it. Okay. This is what happened in exam. Sometimes you have to do this. Let's see whether we can find it.
Oh, then from the
Okay. What was the mistake?
the
You found something, eh? Oh, nice. Oh, it's now bigger, right? It's a bigger number. Good. Okay. But it's not big enough though. Is it big enough?
which number is wrong?
Oh, that feels weird. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I know the problem. I already know the problem. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Am I correct? Oh, no, that's not the problem. Nah, that's not the problem. No, no, that's fine.
Huh?
Okay, let me confirm something. You shift look at your paper, please. Look at your paper. Please show me your paper. Show me your paper fully. I cannot see it. Okay, thank you. Okay, let me tell you something, Kirby. The first number of fx squared, according to me, is 8,125, which is way bigger than yours. The first number.
Uh,
Okay, you gotta write it down first. 8,125 in comparison to 4,225. Write it down. 8,125 somewhere.
what? It,
Kirby, follow me. This is the hardest part. You gotta understand this, right?
how do you get
So please tell
A125?
me, correct. How did I get that? But I believe that you're wrong though. Now I know why you're wrong. You're like totally wrong in that sense. How come I get 8,125? I
Oh,
believe 8,125 is correct. Your mistake is you're squaring the wrong thing.
oh
And
yeah,
that happens, it happens already a few times. That means
yeah.
no, your fx is correct. What are you talking
Oh yeah, that's
about?
correct.
Your
Oops,
fx is never wrong. Fx is never wrong one. Fx is
it's
very
so
difficult to
true.
get wrong. It's the fx square.
Yeah.
You're squaring the wrong thing. This is a common mistake, but don't make it lah. Work towards this. Elliot, are you stuck, I guess?
Uh, no, I
All
don't
right,
think
then
so.
continue, please. All right, then continue. That's nice. That's nice. I think part one is done, right? Okay, by the way, part one, part one is only the R. They are not asking you for the alpha.
Oh,
Correct or not? Because he say R times GT, the alpha is contained in the GT. Correct or not?
yeah.
He's not asking you for alpha. He's just asking you for the R. If you think your R is done, then your R is done. No?
Oh,
Can
okay.
you check the answer key first? You check the answer key. This question has very trying to confuse you, but I think your basics are strong. Right? So try checking your answer key. If you're okay, let's go to part two. Okay, Kirby, with this, your math error problem should be no more. You gotta find the total though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I need to fix something. Okay, Kirby, you're also you have a bit of a mistake. Okay, good. I can see why you're having trouble. I can see why.
Okay, I got a 11.4.
We check the answer key.
Um,
Have you checked the answer key, Kirby?
right now.
Hmm.
Wow. Just like part of it.
Is it 30?
What?
Correct, Anna?
Yeah.
Now, Kirby, show me your calculator. I need to improve your speed. I have a good news for you. This can be done very quickly. Now, follow what I'm doing. Yeah, follow what I'm doing. You're gonna press 25 squared times
Yeah.
13 plus 35 squared times 22 plus 45 squared times 36. At this point, you should know what I'm doing, right? Okay, you're gonna do this, and then you're gonna arrive at the final answer very quickly. You forgot the square. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kirby, this is what you're supposed to do. You should not do it single, one thing at a time, because you don't need the single values. You just
Yeah.
need this value. If you already understand the process, get to the point. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, in your how to say, in your working, you gotta write something like this. Sigma f square equals to exactly what you wrote, lo? 25 squared times 13 plus 35 squared times, you gotta write this long-winded thing. You gotta write it down, but then you press 207700 and then you're done. And then you can use it already.
Yeah.
Most teacher will expect you to write this, but it's still shorter than finding the whole every number. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you're already correct, please do the same thing for trip B using this shorter method. And hopefully you're correct. And then at least you're at the exam level. Elliot, you found something, right? Good. Okay. Oh, we are already at there, right?
Do I need to recheck one or use both?
In this situation, okay, in this, oh, wait. Whoa, wait. Now, unfortunately, I must not answer you. Fortunately, you're supposed to figure that out by yourself. Don't forget that the question sometimes tells you. Sometimes
Oh,
the question tells you. Sometimes, yes. Because rejection doesn't need reason. If you already know which one to reject, just reject that guy lah, right? Okay, that's it. Why? Because the question says what, Elliot?
k is greater than 0.
Good. Now, Elliot, what you are correct in that you stop and think. I like that. You're not fully missing out here. Your logic is already, wait a minute. By what reason should I be rejected? Is that what you're thinking just now?
Yeah.
You are correct. You should always think about, hey, I need to have a reason to reject. You're gonna stop and pause. All good habit. The only thing you're missing is that the question tells you. You're missing very little. Your habit is already good. Just make sure you read the question also. Okay?
Yeah.
Excellent. If you're happy, check the answer key, and I think we can move on. Right? Okay, Kirby, you are doing it fast, I guess. Yeah, okay, good, good. Yeah, yeah, fast, fast. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got it, got it. Cool. Okay, Elliot, I'm at page 3. Yeah, if you're correct, we can move on.
Wake up, but the question asks explain why your answer might not make sense in this context. I don't know how to continue this or that.
No problem, no problem. Okay, and again, when I read the question, I'm not sure why you're finding K. Is that some sort of part 3 or something?
No.
Oh, but you did. Okay, I'm sorry. You're supposed to. Okay. Explain why your answer might not make sense. So currently you're already getting, I believe, quite a good mark if this is an exam, but let's check amplitude 10 lah, right? Let's check amplitude 10. Now let's go back to R. Let's go back to R. Let's go back to R. Okay, now context simply means the question, correct or not? Whether
Yeah.
literally what is written or whatever the question means, that is what context means. There is no other thing. Make sense?
Yeah.
So when I ask you, look at the R, why would I do that? Why would I ask you to look at the R? What's the reason?
I don't know.
Because R is amplitude, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, at least look at the R first, just to make sure that everything is correct lah. So if you put in +5 into R, just to check that everything makes some sense.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So at least the R makes sense. Okay, then okay. That's the nearest context. Context is a very fancy word, but it simply means what are we doing here? Okay, the R makes sense. So you must go back to the question. No? Don't think too far, don't imagine too far. Go back to the question and check for every possible position or place where K5 might not make sense. Check for every other possibility. R contains K. You check low, oh, makes sense. Is there anything else that contains K? You want to check that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying my best not to, answer you directly, right? Hey, Kirby, have you checked the answer key?
Yeah.
Congratulations for doing it, very fast. Congratulations. This is 4 marks, not 2 marks. They kind of appreciate your efforts, and they always ask this and yada yada. So good for you lah. Do they ask you for application here? For some strange reason, there is no application question. Usually there is lah. Okay. Now you are at a level where you can try exam question. It doesn't mean that you'll be good in exam, but at least you already know what you're supposed to do lah. You just have to
Yeah.
practice more. Now, today, Kirby, I feel that you're quite focused. I like it a lot. Your usual self, I like it. Just one thing, don't be late.
Yeah.
Push and pull, yeah? Sometimes you're good, you're not late. Sometimes you're late. Please maintain your good Kirby. Resist being late. Start your video on 7:30. Then you can gain more lah. Okay?
Yeah.
Because at this point, Kirby, you're basically saying to me something like this, Kirby, you want to learn 4 subjects from me, Correct?
Yeah.
Being late is not helpful at all. Currently, we're already, every time you use the tuition time, you're learning a lot. I like it, but it doesn't mean that, we have enough time. I don't want you to be late and reduce that amount of time. Let's not do that. Okay, Kirby?
Yeah.
Having said that, good job for today. Really good. Okay? I'll see you now. Do you think I can see you tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe. I think.
Let's try lah. Because we lost yesterday, man. If possible, we do tomorrow lah. Right?
Okay.
Okay, Kirby. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't be late and good job for today. Bye. Okay, Elliot, have you found something? Oh, yeah, okay, you're doing stuff. Okay, yeah, okay, you're doing stuff. Okay. You're plugging in case. Okay, I mean that's something simple that we can do. We can check everything. And now we have 0, right? Now, obviously, 0 attracts your attention. Nah. Doesn't mean that 0 is wrong, but you must at least check whether it makes sense within the question. You must at least do some logic check lah.
But I don't think it fits.
You don't think it's what? Sorry?
Like I don't think it fits into the question.
Sorry, it doesn't, sorry, it's a problem or it's not a problem? Sorry, what are you saying here?
Like it's a problem, I think.
Okay, tell me why you think it's a problem.
Because they say the Mary shout. Then
Yeah. Nice.
how to shout if if it's 0? Like
Hey, have to be careful, though. The shout voice, the shout sound is F1 or F2? Be careful.
both.
And no, not really. No. The original shout sound is F1 or F2, the original one.
F1.
Okay, what is F2? Again, just read the question, right?
Oh,
Right? It's a reflected sound, but it's still, of course, the sound of the shout, but it's reflected lah, right? Reflected. So that's the reflection of her shout. Okay. Now again, do you think there's a problem here or not?
oh. It can't be 0, right?
How can reflected sound be 0, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
I mean, according to your real life experience, correct or not? I think you're supposed to use that, right? Common sense, meaning, in life, how can there be no reflection? How can there be? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Are you happy with that answer? That is a possible answer, right? Correct or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Me, I'm happy. I know that you're thinking. I know that you're reading the question. Correct, right? I'm not fooling you, right? If they say in this context, you just read the question and check lah. And
Yeah.
if you read properly, you may trigger something from your mind because you are a person with life experience. To be very fair, I have to guide you a lot, but that's not my concern. My concern is that, hey, you can read what, you can understand what, you should use it. Okay? Very complicated question, but I think you have an answer. Do you want to move on?
Okay.
Before we move on, now that we are alone, okay? You come back late, right? Today, is it because of CCA or what's going on here? It's very
Because now
late. Wow.
on Tuesdays, I don't take Matang anymore.
Yeah.
Then I have to go to another school to take the basic Chinese.
I'm very
until-
confused. I'm very confused right now. You don't take mother tongue. Your mother
Yeah.
tongue is Chinese.
Like in my school, I don't take Matang anymore. So on Matang, like I don't go to the Matang class anymore. But on Tuesdays, I need to go after school to like another
CLB
school.
lah. To a CLB lah, a basic Chinese, which doesn't exist in your school lah. That one I understand. Because there's no such thing as a basic Malay. Your mother tongue is Malay, am I correct? Was Malay.
No, it's mother. It's Chinese. It's always been
Ah,
Chinese.
your mother tongue is Chinese. Oh, how does that happen? Right? Okay, I'm very confused. But then again, Jojo Gigi's mother tongue also Chinese lah. But then again, you guys are weird, But yeah lah. So how does this help you? I'm sorry. I thought not taking mother tongue class is supposed to help you, but this one seems to be taking more of your time. No?
Yeah, because they don't have the CLB class in my school.
Correct,
Then
correct. You have to travel, right?
go outside, take more
So how
time.
does this help you? Again, this must help you in some way.
Because they say if you want to go JC, you need to have mother tongue, or you need
I
to pass
mean, or
the mother
CLB
tongue.
lah, or CLB at
Yeah,
least
or
lah.
CLB. Yeah.
So how does dropping mother tongue help you, Lee? Why don't you just take mother tongue? Okay, what's your thinking process here?
I can't pass mother tongue.
You are fairly confident that you simply cannot pass.
Yeah, like one paper 2 cannot pass.
And whose decision is it to downgrade to CLB? It cannot be just yours, but no?
Like my teacher tell me about it. Then I asked my parents. Then my parents also say I should do it.
Yeah lah, you guys are Batak. What else can I say, right? What else can I say? Anyway, your Chinese is better than mine. So, but there's a price to pay, right? You don't have to take the mother tongue O level, right? You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
But the price to pay is that you have to spend more time right now.
Yeah.
Now, this JC thingy, okay, we haven't met for a long time, right, Elliot? Right? So this JC thingy, right? You say that you want to go to poly. Am I correct?
No, not really. Like I'm thinking of both.
Okay, tell me. Yeah, yeah, you're thinking? Yes.
I'm thinking about both. But I haven't
What do
really
you mean? What do you
very
mean? What do you
deeply about it.
mean? That means your brother's Noah's experience doesn't affect you that much, isn't it?
It's quite affect me quite a bit.
Tell me more.
Because he do a lot of like I always see him stay up very late. Then he do a lot of work stuff like that.
Correct.
Then
That's JC life. Yep.
he study very hard also. Then the
Yeah.
results are not as
Like that.
expected. Yeah.
Correct. No, you're absolutely right, lah. Absolutely right. I mean, he realized that, right? He realized that even more, right? Okay. Oh, what is this, man? He put in the time and effort. It's like that. Then, I mean, jump ship, lo. Correct lah. Something like that.
Yeah.
Regarding the jump ship thingy, I know he's taking foundation for Monash. Is it something like that?
Yeah.
Now, what do you think about the jumping ship? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What do you think? The JC result, of course, bad, but jumping ship might not necessarily be bad, lah. What do you think?
I don't really know. I
Really,
think
man?
it's like it's like a new opportunity.
I mean, all these are done with the agreement of the whole family, right? You cannot just jump ship by yourself, right? Okay. I mean, there must be a discussion with your parents and everything. Correct, right?
Yeah.
But everybody seems to be cool with that, lah. Correct or not?
Yeah.
He's cool. Noah's cool. Your dad's cool. Your mom's cool. Okay, let's do this. Something like that.
Yeah.
Just by that, I would take it as a, I'm an outside observer. I'm not your family, right? Okay, but as an outside observer, I'll take it. Okay, the jumping ship part seems to be positive, lah. Right?
Yeah.
So not finishing JC, not sure, but jumping ship with a guaranteed, because you should know, like it's actually guaranteed that he goes into the foundation program, something like that. And getting to the foundation program might, Usually means that he will be able to do a degree in English lah. Usually. Right.
Yeah.
Just to make that clear. And yet, through all that, Elliot, you still think you want to go to JC. Through all that. Really.
That's the thing. That's the one. That's the
Yes,
reason.
tell me more. Again, yeah, I mean, but it's not enough to convince you that you should consider poly. It's not enough.
I mean, I'm already considering poly.
Then, do you mind if we talk about this more? Because it does affect certain things. Like it does. Is it okay if we talk about it?
Yeah.
Even if you say you want to go to poly, does that mean that you know what course or what kind of course at least?
That's also the reason why I'm thinking about JC. I don't know what I want to do after this.
That's fair. If you just don't want to go to JC because you are concerned of JC life, right? You're concerned of JC life. It doesn't mean that you know what you want to choose. That's fair. But this is probably because you haven't thought about it for long, correct or not? You have never thought about poly too seriously until this point. Something like that.
Yeah.
And nobody talks to you or explains to you. Nobody at all. Your friend, your mom, dad, your brother, nobody.
I talk about it to my
With
friends,
yeah.
but most of them got like they always say that JC the only way to go. Then they say poly like no benefit one. I don't know.
Okay. Now, again, I always treat all my students as a thinking independent person, including you, yeah? Initiative is part of this tuition. Yeah? Fair to say, yeah? Fair to say, yeah?
Yeah.
Your thinking is important because you're the one that has to, decide like your life. Like you're not. Your father and mother does not know the Singapore system also. Your brother does not know the poly system. Now, as a thinking person, do you want a different perspective for poly life?
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you a little bit. I suppose I'm a bit qualified to tell you, not because I went to poly, but my brother and my wife went to poly. So that means Kakak Dina went to poly lah. Okay.
Yeah.
So happens Kakak Dina went to the same poly as my brother, exactly the same course, and the result is quite the same. After that, they go to NTU like and all stuff like. Okay. So poly life very simple. Because you want to go to uni. That's the concern here. In the end, you still want to take some sort of uni. Correct or not?
Yeah.
There are people who go to poly because they want to work immediately. Now, you are not that lah. Very simple.
Yes.
Okay, then very simple. Because I know the level of difficulty of poly. If you choose certain courses which is suitable to your, to your academic talent. Let's say, yeah. Now, what do I think about your academic talent? Quite high, Elliot, because you're an A-Math student. It's a very simple one. If you can understand A-Math reasonably, then you do not have too much of a problem academically in poly. Now, why is this important? It's not because your life is easy. It's not. It's because right now, only the top 20% graduate of poly can go immediately to uni. Only the top 20%. When I say that your academic talent is quite good, quite high for poly level academics, that is important. That's not necessarily good news, but that is important because you need to strive for the top 20%. For you, if you study normally, maybe put in a bit more effort in poly, as long as you don't choose funny courses, you should be able to get to the top 20%, opening the option to go to uni immediately. So you don't have to work first, something like that.
Okay.
That is a very general, but I'm pretty sure that you can do that. Just as long as you don't choose a totally different course. Like for example, actually, what will be a course that you um, I'll tell you the grouping, okay? Now I'll tell you the grouping of the courses in poly, and then you simply tell me, yeah, possible, totally not, or I don't know. 3 options, okay? Possible, not possible, or I don't know. Can?
Yeah.
The groupings are around 7. So first thing first, they're actually sport stuff. Sport physiology, sport therapy. You can be a coach, you can be serious and all the sport stuff. What do you think?
I don't know.
Good for you too. I don't know, but at least you know that there are courses like. Now the second one is the super arty one. Even though they say media, they mean animation. Even though they say digital animation, it's still animation. You gotta have an artistic sense, lah. Something like that. There won't be any singing type. There won't be any, but there will be sound mixing. You can be a sound engineer. You can be an animator. You can be, but the point is you're an artist, lah. You're gonna make your living as an artist. Okay, whatever that might be, drawing lah or working for songs and all those stuff. What do you think?
I mean, being an animator sounds quite nice, but probably no.
Probably not. Just to
Yeah.
confirm, you can also go to basically a film school lah. You can, learn how to become a cameraman, produce a video, all those stuff. Still no?
Yeah.
Good for you to know. Good for you. So 2 groups already. Group number 3, business, simple. Business, accountancy, finance. I mean, I guess finance and accountancy is kind of your father's work, kind of work, something like that.
Yeah.
Business, accountancy, finance. There's such things in poly. What do you think?
That's probably one of the options.
Probably one of the options. Let me tell you about this option since you say probable. If you go to business, accounting, or finance, quite a good selection in poly and quite popular also. Cut off around 12 for 5 subjects, you probably can make it. So far, so good?
Yeah.
The issue is very simple. You better be certain that you want to continue for business or accounting or finance in uni. Because if you want to not lose year, if that's something important for you, if you want to not lose year, not only that you have to go for top 20% in poly, but you also have to choose a course which is relevant in uni. You should know this by now. Do you know this?
Yeah.
And business, accountancy, and finance doesn't, bring you to other types of courses already in uni. It cannot bring you to engineering, it cannot bring you to medical studies, cannot bring you to law. So your option is pretty fixed the moment you do that. I have quite a few students who choose to do business poly and they do want to continue to business uni. They didn't regret that. That's much I can say. You understand what I'm saying, Elliot?
Yeah.
Your thought is not on poly. Your thought is on uni. Because you want to go to uni and if possible immediately. That is what you should be thinking. However, if you're rather certain, I can tell you this is probably a less stressful, more fun way of studying. And I meant that in the most positive way. Frankly speaking, studying in JC, frankly speaking, unless you like the subject, is, how do I say, I don't know how to say this nicely. You gotta be willing to study a lot lah. It's all I'm trying to say lah, in JC, no matter what. No matter what. It's either study or more study. In poly, it's more balance. That has its own advantage lah. Okay? Okay? It depends on how you want to grow. Okay?
Yeah.
So I hope you're clear about the price to pay and regarding JC and the price to pay regarding poly. Okay, you must think about uni. Okay, so I'll just tell you a few other groups. Nursing is a very special group. Nursing, yes or no?
No.
All right. Now, nursing is different from pharmaceutical and medical stuff, biological stuff. They are just different. So what do you think about pharmaceutical, biological science, food science?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
nice, nice. Probably. That does open quite a lot. Okay. If you go there, you can still choose quite a lot of courses in uni lah. So that's nice. That's the nice thing about that course. Okay. And then the last two. I'm gonna separate between computer and IT and other engineering because they are very different. So computer and IT stuff, data science, whatever, cybersecurity, programming, whatever. Yes or no?
No.
And then all the other engineering stuff, mechanical engineering, electronics engineering, aviation engineering, blah, blah, chemical engineering.
no also.
So you have two possible choices and one unknown. The sport one is unknown. Two possible one is the business kind of group and the food science biology kind of group. Correct?
Yeah.
They are not bad options, and I'm pretty sure you can get to all three groups. I'm going to include the sport one as just a possible one. Definitely. The business one group will limit your uni choice, so make sure you think about that. The biological science one opens up a bit more, so that's nice. If you kind of feel that, hey, I chose the wrong thing, still you must complete your poly well, 20%, still possible for you. And then you feel free to, so to speak, jump track, change course when going for uni. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you choose business, finance, and accountancy and you don't like it, you still have to score very well. And you find that jumping ship or jumping course will be difficult at the uni level. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, that covers all the poly stuff, no? Can?
Yeah.
Can we talk about JC just a little bit? I'll tell you the bare essentials.
Okay.
Okay, now listen to me carefully. Yeah, listen to me carefully. Look at your Jamboard page 4 for now. Listen to me. You must understand that both in poly and JC, you are taking a certain amount of risk. You are trying to try for something. That's the best way to explain it. Nobody knows what they want to do in Uni 1. Almost nobody. If you think that there is somebody like that, you talk to him and you will realize immediately that you're not like him. Because most people are like us, like you and me. We are not very certain what we want to become or even what to study in uni. That's normal. You understand me, Elliot?
Yeah.
Going to JC, you should know by now, doesn't mean that you know what you want to study in uni. In fact, it's the other way around. It's the other way around. Okay? Hey, but people going to poly also doesn't mean they know what they want. They just know that they don't want to study and they want to work. Fair lah, correct or not? Fair or not?
Yeah.
The problem with people going to JC is they're going in blind. They want to go to uni. They don't know what to want to study. So they go to JC thinking that studying will be manageable. Okay, that's not what happened to your brother. That's what happened to some other people. They think that studying in JC will be as difficult as studying for O level. Boy, you are very wrong. Okay, boy, you're very wrong. That wasn't the mistake due to your done by your brother. I don't think so. So the first thing about JC is please don't think that the study is as easy as O level or as high as I don't care. It will be just considered 1.5 times to twice as hard compared to O level. I'm not joking, okay? Not joking. Clear, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
That's just what happened in JC. No matter what JC you choose, by the way, same thing one. The second mistake to try to avoid is the mistake done by your brother. Okay, if possible, you can avoid it. Okay, if possible. Now, the problem with your brother is this is a problem that everybody experience lah. You have to choose 3 H2s, 1 H1. Okay, the H11 doesn't matter one. The big problem is the 3 H2. Whatever you choose, unfortunately, you cannot drop. It's not like O level. You cannot drop anything. Okay, that's the first problem. The second problem is, even though you choose something and you're not certain, you are supposed to try lah. That's the word here. Yeah, but if you found out that you don't like it, it will be very hard for you to continue and get a good mark. In JC, that is difficult. And that is what happened to your brother. One of the issue is computing. No? Now,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. Even though your brother did a mistake, he did the right thing. He thought he want computing, so he tried in JC H2 computing. He go to the JC that provides that. And then he found out in the first month, so to speak, that he does not like computing at all. That was a mistake, but that was the right mistake to make. It was totally the right mistake to make. Because then he won't make that mistake at the uni level. He knows he doesn't want computing already. You must understand this, Elliot. Yeah, people go to JC and try stuff. People go to Poly and try stuff. Your brother did a mistake, and the mistake is correct. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
That informs him that he should do something after 1 year. Up, jump ship. That's fine. Totally fine. Pretty sure he won't jump ship to computing or IT. Totally already. It'll be fine. Okay. Now, for you, if you do not know what you want to try, you're in for some big trouble. At least your brother knows what he wants to try. Then the 1 year is not actually a waste. I guarantee you this. It feels like a waste jumping ship. It is not. He knows that some things he don't want to do. That's very important. Because you don't know until you try. Elliot, do you know what you want to try to find out whether you like or not, want to do or not, if you go to JC?
I thought that going to JC would help me find out what I wanted.
Yes. Oh yeah. It will. It will. In the case of your brother, it helps him find out what he does not want. He thought he wants. He does not want. And that's very good information. That is how you know yourself, by trying. But the problem is you cannot just anyhow choose one. Let me just show you the options. The options are not many one in JC. You have your H2 math, you have your H2 physics, you have your H2 bio, and you have your chem. You already know these four, huh? Then for the other H2 humans, you have econs, which is something new. You have geog, you have history, and you have literature. Yeah, but you know all this what? Just econs is a bit new lah, that's all. Computing is special. There is one more management, I think. There's management in MI. There is Chinese literature, which you are not going to take. You get what I mean? Those options doesn't matter to you. These options doesn't matter. There's no electronics in H2JC, unfortunately. Now, these are your options.
Wait, but all JCs offer these.
The standard 8, yes, all JCs. But in a certain package, the package will make sense one, don't worry. The question is, what are you going to try? Because all H2 are terribly hard. I'm not joking. Whatever you choose, it will be hard. I suppose that's the point. I don't know. I suppose that's the point. To inform you whether you want to continue to uni on that particular thing. That is the point, I guess. You choose 3. Can or not?
Right now.
Yeah, pretend lah.
Then.
Oh, by the way, you're not taking physics, right? Right now, right?
No.
Physics is gone already. So you have 7.
Okay, but when math, there's no like two different math, like secondary.
It's just H2 math, which is the upgrade of A math. I know your A math. I know you are reasonably strong in A math. H2 math is the upgraded version of A math. That's all I can tell you right now. That's really all I can tell you.
Okay. Then I'll probably pick bio, geog, and econs.
Okay, now I have some news to you. This is the H2 one, right? So that means you're avoiding H2 math, correct or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so now here's the news for you. You gotta do it in terms of package. The package is quite simple. The package is 3, 1, 2, 2, or 1, 3, keeping it simple. Now, the total 4, right? So includes the H1 because you have to choose 3 H2 and 1 H1, right?
Yeah.
Now, the issue with choosing bio is that if you want to H2 bio, most schools will tapao kaliao, one packet with H2 math 1. That's the problem. It's a very annoying, to me, it's a very annoying problem. I think very unflexible. It's very annoying, but that is what happened. That is what happened. However, they have a good reason. Because if you just take bio, your options in uni is very limited. Okay. So even in IB, you're not taking IB, but even in IB, they kind of try to make you combine bio with something else in science so that your option is still quite open in uni. Because if you just take bio, turns out that your option is almost non-existent in uni. Almost. Maybe biological science, that's all. So they're doing this for your good, but JC makes it very rigid. If you take H2 bio, you almost certainly have to take H2 math as part of the problem.
Oh.
Apa-apa. So Elliot, to sum up, that is the price you pay in JC. Most of the time, unless you go the humanities route, which is 1-3, right? The 1-3 route. Most of the time, the price to pay is to learn H2 math. Most of the time.
Okay.
If that is the price to pay, later on, you can decide for yourself, not right now. But later on, you said, do you want to pay that price or not? If you don't want to pay the price of H2 math, either you go 1-3 or better go poly.
It was 1-3 again.
1-3 simply means that because you notice that on the left-hand side is the science one, and on the right-hand side is the humanities one, correct?
Yeah.
So the rule is for every package is always either 3 science, 1 humanities, or hybrid 2-2, or 1-3, 1 science, 3 humanities.
Okay.
You cannot do 4-0 or 0-4. Anyway, I don't think you need that or you want that. You can go hybrid, Hybrid might be what you're looking for because you're saying econs and geo, and then bio, and then math lo. So 2-2 lah. Maybe you're going for 2-2. But in this 2-2, it is very likely you have to pay the price of H2 math. It is very likely. That is a very important thing to consider if you want to pay that price or not. What are you gaining from it? So let me give you an idea. Maybe H2 math, maybe H2 bio, maybe H2 econ, H1 geog, or the other way around, something like that.
Okay.
Then you go and find the JC who offer this hybrid because not every JC offer this hybrid. It's like your brother. Your brother go to a JC who offers computing. Not every JC offers computing. You go to a JC where this hybrid is offered, so to speak.
Okay.
Okay. So I hope I explained to you the price you have to pay for JC and the price you have to pay for poly. I narrowed it down to H2 math. No joke one. No joke at all. For poly, the no joke part is if you go to business, it's quite limiting for your uni. Better make sure. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Elliot. If you want, we can go back to your question. We have 20 more minutes. Hey, wait. The mother tongue thingy. So does that mean for every Tuesday, you actually cannot start 7:30 to 9?
I think I can. I thought it's 8:30. Then I
Correct. My mistake.
eat out a bit.
But are you sure it's not too tiring for you, 7:30 to 9?
I think I can do it.
Then let's just try for next Tuesday and then let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, Elliot. If there's anything else you want to ask me regarding JC and Poly, feel free, okay? You're in the thinking process, ma. You don't have to decide. Okay. Do you want to go to question 15?
But for the
Yes.
poly, then like all the biology, all the pharmaceutical stuff,
Yes.
what like the cutoff point on?
Oh, let's see them together. We shall see the reality right now so that you know that poly course certain thing no joke one. That means only smart people go there, which is not a bad thing. Okay, because your friends say that JC is the only way. That's not true at all. There are many smart people in poly. I will show you right now. Okay, I will show you right now. How do I show you actually? Okay, you see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So right now they don't have a cutoff point for all poly. It's not summarized well, right? It's not summarized well, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter too much. I just click one. Okay, let's look at it. Now, you know that for poly is 5 subject, right? Correct?
Yeah.
So 12 accountancy is considered quite high. Imagine your EL R2 B2. Imagine how must it be if it is 12? Imagine it for a while. What kind of grades must you get?
A1, A2.
How many?
How many?
Is 22233? Would that be okay? 22233, that would be 12.
Yeah.
And then you have your CCA minus 2 lah. So I guess if you get 22233, that will be a 10 low, right?
Yeah.
But you know that cutoff point means that's the worst point lah. So there are many people 10, 9, 8 in accountancy and finance lah, which is to say they are quite smart, but they choose accountancy. Correct, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's very weird that advanced and digital manufacturing sounds very, very high tech, but the EL R2 B2 is 24. That's not a reflection of the difficulty of the course. That's a reflection of supply versus demand. Okay. So now let's look at your pharmaceutical thingy. So you see a 9 already, applied chemistry, 9, quite high, right? Banking and finance, 13, no joke, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Biology and process technology, quite a good course, 11. Biomedical engineering, 13. Business, 15. Those are the numbers. Correct?
For like
Yes.
biomedical engineering, is
Yes.
it more of like the bio side or engineering side?
Engineering with heavy application in bio. Let me repeat this. Engineering with heavy application in bio. If you want more bio, it's biologics and process technology, which is more bio and chem. That I'm very clear. I can even show you what it means like. So they are very different courses.
Okay.
Okay, good question. Let's continue to see. Chemical and pharmaceutical technology, 14. That's actually quite low. It should be more difficult than that. Cyber security, very popular, 8. You see that? Okay.
Yeah.
Food and beverage, food and science nutrition, they are one is business, one is the science part. So the science part is higher. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I guess. Okay. You know what? You should consider engineering with business. Sometimes I feel that you should not forget that. In poly, you get all this nice combo. Right? Look at that. Engineering with business. Not bad, what?
Like, what was it?
You can look for it. Okay, for example, you're interested in what's that? Okay, then what do you do? Okay, you're going to go. I don't even know what polytechnic, right? So I just type polytechnic course, engineering with business. Let's see where it takes me, right? Diploma in engineering with business, Nanyang Polytechnic or Singapore Poly. Singapore Poly harder to get in. Nanyang Poly slightly easier. Doesn't matter. Let's go where? Let's go and take a look. Nanyang Poly, engineering with business. You just read for now.
Okay.
Okay, then if you want, okay, look at the course module for a while. You see that this is a lot of engineering before you jump in. Isn't that a lot of engineering?
Yeah.
But I can tell you, the math is gonna be much easier than H2 math. Okay, so let's look at year 2. Year 2, you start to find all the business guy. So, hey, year 2, I finished already. Okay, business lah, a bit of math, but there's marketing, there's economics, a mix of engineering and business finally. Okay, and then year 3. Year 3, those are nice courses lah. Those are really nice courses. It's not bad. Nice subjects. Quite good. They're all useful stuff. That one I can tell you.
Wait, if it's 3 years, then won't they get interrupted by NS?
No. Nobody gets interrupted in their studies. You will finish your poly first and then you will do NS. That's very normal. No problem. Remember that once you finish your poly, you will apply to uni immediately. You'll get the course you want and then you go to NS. That's also normal. Okay.
Okay.
Engineering with business, seeing how diverse the course is, does open you to quite a lot of option in uni. That one I can say. Not bad at all. I like this course already. When I see what you're learning, not bad. I mean, think of it in comparison to your JC choice. Your JC choice is very simple, right? 3-1-2-2 or 1-3. Is this better or is that better? That's how you should compare. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me, this looks very nice. It's wide, it's deep. You have the capability to study all these things, no problem. Just study hard. You will probably enjoy it if you think you enjoy it. Probably lah. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Let's look at one more course. Maybe you choose one more course that you think you want to know. I don't know. You check it out for a while. Is there anything that interests you?
Pharmaceutical science.
Okay, which is a 9. 9 is usually considered a very, difficult cutoff. Let me see whether there's other cutoff. No, that's me. There's 8 lah. Business studies 8. You know why? Very popular. Not because business studies are very hard. Cybersecurity, not surprised. 8, 9, there's a 9. Pharmaceutical science, 9. Okay, now you know. For some things, student applied chemistry is 17 here. It's very weird one. All this stuff. Very weird. I guess 8. Oh, there's 7s. Biomedical science 7. There you go. Okay. I think that's the lowest cutoff point. Yep. That's the lowest cutoff point. So you want to know what is what's the exact thing? Pharmaceutical science, right? Let's go lah. Pharmaceutical science in Nanyang Polytechnic. Okay, let's go.
Wake up, but since the different school got different cutoff point for some
Yes.
courses, then does that affect like what you learn or what?
Not really. It's the culture that is slightly different. Very easy to summarize. Okay, very summary. If you go to SP, you'll see all the studying type law.
Yeah.
If you go to Nanyang Poly, you will see a good mix. People who want to work, people who want to study, people who want to have fun, people. You don't seem to be the type that will, salah gaul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I believe that kind of exposure is very good for you. You'll see all sorts of people. Okay, you go to Nanyang Poly. As for the learning process itself, you'll find that no matter what poly, you will require to be quite independent. So if you already know you want to score well, then do that lah. Don't forget to have fun, but study is priority. Doesn't matter which poly one. And anyway, for pharmaceutical science, the difference is not a lot. It's just 9 or 8, it doesn't matter much. Pharmaceutical science is never a joke course one, if you understand what I'm saying. Now let me show you lah. Let me show you why it's not a joke course. Even Temasek have, right? Even Temasek. Okay, let's go to Nanyang. Okay, does it affect what you're learning and the quality of learning? Again, I don't think so. You can just see the course. No? Okay, where's the course? Oh, this is very serious science. So you just check it out. It's a very serious science course. It's fun though. I mean, I like this kind of thing. Are you reading it?
Yeah.
So some pure biology, right? Structure and function of human body. That's anatomy, purely biology. Reactions of organic compound, totally chemistry. Okay. Drug discovery and development is why you want to enter pharmaceutical. So that's, biochemical. Applied calculus is mathematics, A math. That's okay. Let's see year 2 lah.
So I'll be learning all of this.
Yeah. They're listing it for you, This is what you're learning. Okay. The only
Oh.
exception is year 3, where you sometimes have elective. But if they never say elective, that means you learn everything lah.
Okay.
Okay. Easy to understand, right? You just look at the course and then you look at what they are learning, and then you already know, oh, this is what I'm learning. It's a very nice comparison to JC. In JC, you just say, I want econs. I don't know what's inside. Just learn, no.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask? I'm happy to answer. Anything else?
Oh no. I don't think so.
This link is very easy to find. I'll just send you. Okay, I'll send you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I hope I gave you an impression that you shouldn't underestimate or discount poly. You shouldn't. They are very serious courses. There are also people who don't want to study and therefore just enter any course. That's the reflection of the person. It's not a reflection of the course. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now we have 7 minutes. Do you want to try question 15?
Okay.
Okay, a very long question. Hopefully you can do it. Since we are running out of time, if you have a question, maybe you ask first, okay? When you read, okay, I don't understand, just ask, okay?
Okay.
What is that? There is a... Tolong dulu. Baju. Good job, sayang. Kecil. Jadi ayo.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do after this.
Okay, so you got A equals to 30, right? And then explain, okay, this is very heavy in application. Um, Yeah, let's just discuss it until time is up, right? Okay. So it's very simple, you know. The sentence simply says maximum is 230, right? Maximum is 230. You just have to find out why, according to the formula, maximum is 230. Am I ringing any bell?
No, I don't really know.
Okay, then I'm a bit concerned because this maximum minimum question in Trigo is something that happens all the time in exam. The wording are not this long, you know, but they always talk about it or they imply that you can think about it. Again, a maximum or a minimum of a Trigo graph. So that concerns me a bit. Now I'm gonna just explain to you, okay, because time is short. Now look at this formula. In the end, it boils down to cosine in the world. That's the trigo part. This is 30. Now tell me, cosine, what is the shape? Please draw for me.
Okay, I draw on the computer.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
fine. Yeah, so paper or what? But be quick.
Okay.
Nice. Now tell me what's the value here? What's the value here and what's the value here? Only the cosine. Only the cosine. Come on. A cosine graph. You don't know. You don't have k. It does not matter. If you don't know this, it's a bit worrying. For cosine kt, no matter what k is, what is the maximum value of cosine kt? What's the minimum value of cosine kt? If you do not know, please tell me immediately.
I'm not too sure.
Okay, it's just 1, 0, and -1. Because that's how cosine graph works. From 1 to 0 to -1. Correct or no?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what k is. If k is 2, if k is 3, the 1, 0, -1 changes or not? If you're not sure, you gotta tell me immediately.
Yeah, I'm not sure also.
Uh-oh. Okay, so you're a bit rusty here. Now we kind of discussed this in the sketching part, right? So if 2, that simply means it's, you know, it's more packed. It simply means that, correct or not? That's 2 lah. That's cosine 2t. If there's cosine 3t, it is even more packed. Do you remember something like this? Are you rusty? Are you this rusty?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I remember now. I remember.
Okay, so just roughly like that. Okay, enough, because then I'm convincing you that this is still 1, 0, minus 1. This is still 1, 0, minus 1. It doesn't matter. It's packing up, but the 1, 0, 1, minus 1 does not change. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, now that's the cosine kt law. Now that's the basic. They expect you to know, to be able to think that cosine is simply 1 into minus 1. That is the only thing that varies here. 100 doesn't vary. 1 does not vary. 30 does not vary. Only he varies. Therefore, he determines your maximum and minimum. So one more time. Huh? If cosine kt goes from 1, 0 to minus 1, what is the maximum value and the minimum value of E? I'll just ask both immediately. Tell me. E will be maximum when the cosine kt is what value?
We can repeat.
I'm sorry?
Can you see the question again?
One more time. Again, one more time. If cosine kt is 1, because it changes from 1 to 0 to minus 1, right? If cosine
Yeah.
kt is 1, what is the E?
One
Come
also.
on. No, the E is 30. Hey, come on. Hey. 1
The
minus
A.
1 is 0. 0 times 100, 0 plus 30. 30 low. When
Okay.
cosine kt is 1, the energy is 30. Make sense?
Yeah.
When cosine kt is 0, the energy is?
Also 30.
It's 130. Oh, come on.
Oh, okay.
1 minus 0. Come on. This is simpler than you think. You're thinking something very complicated. This is much simpler than what you're saying. Plus, this is what happened in exam. I'm emphasizing the fact that you need this, and it is not very hard. Now, let's try again. If cosine kt is minus 1, what happened?
Won't it be 30 also?
Oh, man. Nice. I want to pinch you, man.
Did not.
1
No.
minus 1. 1 minus 0. 1 minus minus 1. Come on. Come
Oh, that's
on.
30.
Yeah. Now, tell me, this is new, May? You skip
No.
that many classes, really? Yeah. This kind of way of thinking is new. Can I confirm that?
No.
Okay, then maybe you didn't skip too many classes. You are just rusty. Now tell me, why does this model suggest that the maximum gravitational potential energy, blah, 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 is 230?
Oh,
The minimum is 30, right? Correct or not? The minimum is 30. The maximum is 230. Because there is no other way to get lower than 30. Try to get lower than 30 or try to get higher than 230. Can you do it?
no.
And do you know why?
I think so.
Okay. Whatever you're thinking, I guarantee you that will be used in exam questions, as in this is something that they really like to ask you one. Conceptually, they find this to be important. Okay.
Yeah.
Part 3, 4, 5 will be, more detail, maybe slightly harder, but for now, you have to deal with it yourselves. Okay. Now, Elliot, I am not very concerned your A math, but I am just a little bit concerned. I'm just a little bit concerned. Okay, not too concerned. That's what I want to do today. I want to know where you are. Okay, should I be worried or not? Okay, but I am not very concerned because your class is very slow. So I'm not sure how good or bad that is, but at least it's not that bad for you. Now, can you do one bit on Thursday? Maybe just, I don't know, maybe a little bit, maybe on 6. Is it possible for you to do that? Maybe we kind of catch up a bit more with the class.
But for how long? Because I got tuition at night also for that day.
Oh my goodness, you have tuition on Thursday. Oh, I don't want. So just tell me what tuition that is.
Um,
Um, Yeah, I shouldn't say anything. No, I don't want to see you on Thursday. No. You study campus. Okay?
yeah.
I'll see you on Sunday. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good job. Have a good